All right, welcome guys to our live stream tonight. This is homecoming week for the War Eagles. Tonight's game is going to be Heritage War Eagles versus the Benville Wolverines.
Yeah, welcome to Gate Stadium tonight. We've got the Heritage War Eagles tonight. They're coming in 0-7. Their last time they won a game was back in November of 2014. It was a playoff game in Little Rock, and this team is in a desperate need for a victory tonight. And tonight they're opposing the Bentonville West Wolverines, who come in tonight 2-5, 2-2 in conference. And what makes Bentonville West Wolverines unique is that this is their first year as a high school. And Brian, they don't have a senior class.
They don't have a senior class.
So tonight we're opposing sophomores and a bunch of juniors.
Sophomores and juniors have started for Benville West.
So Brian, what do you think are our keys to the game tonight?
All right, our keys for a game tonight is Trey Kitterman, Heritage starter. He told me today before the game started that he was feeling pretty confident today about the secondary for Benville West. He was feeling pretty confident that they were gonna get over them pretty quick. So that means they're gonna be passing the ball again today. We're gonna see more passing today than rushing. So,
Well, one of the big things that in the first 7 games of the year, Heritage has given up 255 points in 7 games. That's an average of 36 points given up on defense. That's going to have to change tonight if we're going to have a chance. Even if Trey Kitterman is able to throw 3, 4, 5 touchdown passes, and we're just running up and down the field, defense has to stop somebody. And when you're giving up 36 points a game, there's a reason why you're 0-7. But
yeah.
the good thing is that every game is an opportunity, and we have a bunch of young boys out here who have not quit. And if you look at the crowd tonight, this is standing room only, and it's Homecoming 2016.
Yep. And also, who do you think is the duo for Heritage tonight?
Well, I think definitely Dylan Qualls, although you made the comment that we're going to try to throw tonight. You were told this week that Bentonville West's secondary is soft, and that they feel that they're going to be able to stretch the field on them. Dylan Qualls is still going to have to run the ball.
All right.
He's still going to have to be able to make some really good first down runs. Defense is going to have to make some plays. One of the guys we're going to look for tonight is the homecoming king, and he is Joshua Palacios, and he is number
11.
11. There you go, young man. So being homecoming king and playing was one of his last home games. Place out there.
Yeah, I am. He plays in there for Oklahoma. He gets an interception. And tonight's team captain, we have number 64 for Heritage. Number 64.
Emerson Cobb, number 3. Aaron Pavlak, and number 22, Ethan Cook. Also, Ethan Cook, he already got his first letter from a college already.
Really?
Yeah.
Who do you get a letter from? I've not heard this yet.
Lyon College.
Wow.
It's here in Arkansas.
Well, good for them. And I know I've had several of those young men in my class. I know Aaron Pavlak, number 3, he's our kicker. I know when my son played ball, Aaron played a lot of baseball here in town. Emerson Cobbs, number 74, one of our team captains. What's so cool about Emerson Cobbs is that the young man has never played organized ball ever in his life. He's never wrestled. He's never shot a basketball. But his senior year, he said, "Mom and Dad, I'm going to go play some football, and tonight he's going to be one of your captains for your homecoming game."
Yeah. And here the War Eagles on the screen here warming up. What do you think is going to be the score for tonight's game?
Brian, I don't know.
Your prediction.
Oh, man, Brian, if I had a prediction, I would not be here. I'd be somewhere where it's warm in Vegas making money. It's kind of like predicting the election here in 3 weeks, and I'm not going to do that either. But I'm hoping that we get a win tonight, and it's very important. The rest of our schedule, after tonight, we play Bentonville, and Bentonville tonight has a huge game because Bentonville tonight – they're playing. Bentonville's playing Rogers High School tonight, And that's a very important game because right now, if you're not aware of our standings, at the top of the 7A West is Springdale Harbor. They're 4-0 in conference, followed by Bentonville and Fayetteville. They're both tied at 3-1. And then Bentonville West, the brand new high school. Them and Rogers High School are tied at 2-2 in conference. Then at the bottom is Springdale Bulldogs, the Van Buren Pointers, and then Heritage High School. So tonight you've got some big games. You've got Fayetteville is at Springdale Harbor. That's very important because if Harbor wins that game, they're going to clinch the #1 seed. Another big game tonight no one's looking at is that Springdale's at Van Buren, because the winner of that game will probably make the playoffs, and the loser will probably be sitting home in November.
All right. And your team captains tonight for the Bentonville Tigers are Sebastian Canigla, number 8. Number 18, Dakota McDonald. He's a sophomore. Number 20, Jason Ecker. He's a junior. Number 52, Anthony Boenther. He's a junior. Those are your team captains for Bentonville West tonight.
Bentonville comes out in your white, and I guess that's a red trim. And they are the Wolverines. They are the Wolverines, and they represent Bentonville's first split. The only other school that we're waiting to see a major split is Fayetteville, and to be honest, I doubt if that ever happens.
And here the War Eagles won the toss, and they decided to receive the kickoff. As you can see here, the Bentonville West Band is here tonight, along with the War Eagle Band.
Austin Gregory, and the head coach for the Heritage War Eagles, Coach Tony Travis.
Well, Brian, it's a beautiful night for football. There's absolutely no wind as we look at the flag here in the south end zone. The flag's not even moving a single bit, so wind will not be an issue. It is going to get a little bit colder tonight. Right now it looks like we're about 62. Although it feels a little bit colder than that, and we'll probably get down to the low 50s before the game's over at around 10 o'clock tonight. But I'm telling you, if you're in the area and you have the ability to come to the game, we've got plenty of room for you. Although I've got news, this is probably one of the most packed games that I've seen this year, and I'm sure it helps the fact that we're here for homecoming.
Yes. Homecoming games tend to be the games with the homecoming and the across town games are games that are like the most packed here.
Absolutely. In fact, the last time you and I talked was the Rogers game just about, what was it, 2-3 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
That was, on September 30th, and we watched Heritage play an incredible game. They, lost 35-34, and it was heartbreaking. We had a chance there at the end. We had the field goal with about 20 seconds to go, and it just wasn't meant to be.
No. Boy, it was such a close game.
It was a close game. It was very exciting, and hopefully tonight we'll bring them home a victory.
Hopefully. So who do you think are the players to watch on offense today? You said Dylan Qualls, right?
Definitely Dylan Qualls. Then we need to also watch Robert Palacios. He is the twin brother of Josh Palacios. And top of my head, I do not know his number. I know he's in the 80s somewhere. He's 85. Robert Palacios, he's just a machine. But the other guy that we're going to watch on offense is this junior Zach Gall, who actually today was crowned the junior prince for the homecoming. And I know in that Rogers game, he scored 2 or 3 touchdowns. And he's got some speed. He's got some hands. So we've got some guys who can catch the ball. We've got the guys who can run it. But again, I think the key tonight is that defense is going to have to stop somebody.
Yes, I agree too. And what about for Bentonville West? Do you have a player to watch?
I'm going to be brutally honest with you and tell you I do not know a thing about Bentonville West, other than the fact that they are Bentonville West.
And here comes Bentonville West coming out. And here comes the War Eagles too.
Brian, did we see who won the coin toss?
Heritage won the coin toss and they decided to receive.
So we're going to receive.
Yes,
All
we
right,
are.
we're going to receive tonight. And hopefully we'll march the ball about 80 yards and
Score.
put 7 points on the board.
7 points. And what I'm seeing here on the rosters is one of the kickers is Tanner Travis. He's a junior, so let's see what type of leg he has. If he has the same leg as the Rogers kicker, so the Rogers kicker tend to become a good kicker. He made all PATs and just missed 1 field goal, I believe, right?
I believe so. In that ball game that we were at 3 weeks ago, the Rogers kicker, he definitely had a leg on him, and he was definitely a weapon. Brian, who do we got deep back here for our War Eagles?
Number 28,
You
Zach
got
Gall.
Zach Gall's back there.
We
Who else do
have-
we got back there with him?
There's number 9, Seth Curran. There's number 5, Jordan Newell up front. There's number 48 also up front. That is Tyler Stewart.
I see number 4, Jay De La Rosa. He is back there as well.
Also Ethan Cook. And number 11, Josh Palacios.
There you go.
And Robert.
There's your homecoming king, and the flip side of him, on the other side of the 40, is his
Twin brother.
twin brother. Yes, sir. Our kicker tonight for Bentonville is Ryan Matt. He's number 89. He's a sophomore, and he's going to kick this back here to Mr. Gall, and Gall's going to take it. He's got a couple of blocks. He's the 25.
And he gets down at the
I think he lost it. Ball still loose. Ball still loose. That's not a good start, Brian.
Nope.
That's not a good start.
It's Bentonville ball. First turnover here.
They're going to say he lost it before he was down. Look like, although I do see a penalty, it looks like we're going to, when he was running the ball to his left, it looked like there was a face mask, and I do see the flag, and hopefully that's what we're going to see. Hopefully we're going to see a face mask, and we're going to keep the ball, I hope. All right, there we go.
There we go.
We've got face mask on Bentonville West.
And it looked like we're going to have the offense go in the game first. Wait. It looks like the defense is going to go in right now. Yep.
Brian, I think what they're going to do, since there was the face mask, and since it is our penalty, we have chosen to have them re-kick it since there was a turnover on the play. So
Yes.
I guess Bentonville West is going to re-kick the play, although as we look at the officials who are sitting here at the 20, I think they're conferring to make sure that Heritage has this option. But it appears so, and
Yep.
West is going to come out. They're going to re-kick from their own 30. So the face mask is going to save us.
Yes.
Hopefully
After a
we'll,
bad start.
But of course, the face mask may be the reason why he fumbled the ball.
Could be. Zach also in the backfield here. Again.
Zach Gall's at around his 10-yard line, and in front of him to his right is Ethan Cook. To his left is Jay De La Rosa. West is going to kick the ball off from their own 35. There's a relatively short kick.
Dude,
He's
20.
going to catch it at his own 20, 35, 40. He's still on his
there
feet.
we go.
Up to the 45. There you go, young man.
45-yard line.
There we go. Good start. Good start.
Here comes the War Eagle offense starting at the 44-yard line. Your offense here is Dylan Qualls in at running back. You talked about him earlier before the game started. Also, Roberto Palacios, Jay De La Rosa, and I believe it's Zach Gall. And yes, it's Zach Gall in the far outside left, and Trey Kitterman here in quarterback.
So we have just started. It's 11:41. We're just starting here in the first quarter. Action between Heritage and Bentonville West.
Also, we have a couple injuries here. Number 52, He got injured at Van Buren, number 52 from the Heritage War Eagles. Chandler Story got injured.
Yeah, Chandler Story. He's a senior, and unfortunately, he broke a bone in his right leg, and he had surgery late last week, and he's now out for the season. And that's kind of, to be a senior and to know your season's over is kind of sad, but injuries happen, unfortunately, and luckily it was nothing worse than just a broken leg.
Yep.
Well, Brian, it looks like that first play,
That was-
we're just having all kinds of issues because it looks like possibly we called a timeout just before the snap. And when they threw the flag, I guess the flag's going to be nullified because we called a timeout, and so there's no offsides. So we're still waiting for the first play. We're still 1st and 10 from our own 44. 11:41 to go here in the first quarter.
It's too early to call a timeout at the beginning of the game.
It's very unusual, and to be honest, I didn't see it, but
Me neither. All right, here we go. We're gonna have the first play of tonight. Drake Yurderman in the backfield. That's quarterback. Here we go. Dylan Qualls runs it, and he gets a couple, 4 yards.
that's a nice run there. The offensive line got a nice push. You got some big guys up in front, and we'll be naming them here as the game goes on. And that's what you have to have. Now you've got 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4. That leaves you a lot of options.
And we have DeAndre Mendez right there as a blocker in fullback.
That's right, 35, DeAndre Mendez. He's a junior. He's a fullback. Also plays some D-line.
They're kind of a low snap. And caught by Jay De La Rosa.
First
And it's
down.
First down.
That was a nice catch. And that's kind of what, you were talking about, the fact that, Trey Kitterman, looking at the game film this week, felt that they were going to be able to maybe throw at will because a lot of these, corners and linebackers don't have a lot of experience, and quite possibly we can stretch the field. So we've got 1st and 10. We're across midfield, and we're inside the West 45.
Third play of the game, and here are already in the opponent's side of the field. Here run by Dylan Qualls here to the outside, tries to cut in, and he
didn't get anything on that. Number 8 for West, Sebastian Canigla, a junior running back linebacker, made a play on that. He was not fooled. In fact, we're going to lose it down, or lose a yard on that down. And we've got 10:20 to go here in the first quarter. Going to make it 2nd and 11 from the West 45.
Here's the score update here. Bentonville versus Rogers. Rogers Mountie. Bentonville Tigers are already leading the game with 7-0, and it's already first quarter. Here we are, a couple sort of confusion here in the offense. Here's they're going to run it again. Dylan Qualls getting into some traffic here, going to the back.
That's not fooling anybody, and we may get a holding penalty on that, Brian.
Yep.
We were trying to stretch the exact same play to the left side, and there was just nothing going on. And Bentonville West knew it was coming, and we may lose another yard, and then we got a penalty on the play.
Something you also need to control the penalties here. So we don't like the game against Roger. We have so many penalties. It was, I believe, it was over 100 yards of penalties. That's basically one entire drive to score.
Well,
so.
and you're exactly correct. And we're going to get holding on us right here. And it looks like they're actually going to decline it because we actually lost yards being tackled. So it's going to make it about 3rd and 13. We're at about the 48-yard line. We got to get down to the 34 of the West in order to have a first down. 9:45 to go here in the first quarter. Still no score. 0-0. Homecoming for Heritage.
There's Mick White on the far side, and he gives it to Dylan Qualls again, and no gain on that one. A loss of 3 more yards.
I think Trey went back deep in the pocket, and the pocket collapsed. He was trying to go deep, and when it's 3rd and 13, you're not going to fool anybody. And West dropped everybody back into tight coverage, and he had no one to throw it to, and there's the first sack of the night for Bentonville West. So we're going to have to punt. Now the good news is that there's no wind. Hopefully we can pin them inside their own 20. Deep back right now for West. I'm trying to look at his number. There's the punt. Going to be inside the 20.
Good, great punt right there.
Inside the 10, down to the 10. Going to be stopped by number 22, Mr. Cook.
Great punt by Dylan Qualls right here.
All right, so defense has to rise up. All right, so it's 8:50 to go here in the first quarter. Heritage and Bentonville West were tied 0-0. Heritage got the ball first, turned the ball over in the opening kickoff, but there was a face mask by West that negated that. They re-kicked it. We had a good return by Zach Gall. We got a first down, got to about the 44, and then they just pinned us deep, and now West is going for their first play. And he's going deep. There we go. There's a nice play. Who is that masked man? Is that 45? Is that Connor Thomas?
Yes, sir.
That's Connor Thomas makes the big play back there.
Connor Thomas with number 63. Landon Evans with that sack right there. The quarterback for Bentonville West tonight is Will Garrett. He's a sophomore.
Well, typically, sophomores when they play 7A action, you're going to lose a lot of games. And I know the Bentonville West has won 2 games this year. And this is their 7th game, so, he may be a sophomore. He's probably playing more like a junior.
And there's a run right here and a great stop right here. He only gained 4 yards. It was
32. Who's 32 right there, Brian? 32. That's Mason Edwards. There you go. Senior Mason Edwards comes up, puts a pop on him. Going to make that 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14.
So if you're Bentonville West, what do? You got 3rd and 14. You're deep in your own end zone. You're in the shadow of your own end zone. What do? Do you throw it deep? Do you keep it conservative? What do you do, Brian?
Boy, I'm not a coach, so I have no idea what I would do right there.
Well, West is going to go shotgun.
Throws it out through the bubble, and there's Juke, and it's going to be a first down and more. And first down, Bentonville West.
And that was number 1, Jaden Jackson. He's a sophomore wide receiver, and that was a very simple, just bubble screen. They threw it wide right, and number 1, Jackson, he made the catch. And basically, he ran 10 yards for the first down. He made a couple of jukes. We had some missed tackles. We didn't break down. And it's going to be first down, Bentonville West at about their own 24-yard line.
And there's the pitch here. The pitch, and he's going to
wrap him up. There you go.
A gain of only 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 6.
Whole bunch of War Eagles went on that play. 47 was in on that play, and 47, who is that young man? That is Giovanni Hernandez, junior defensive end. He was in on that play, along with about 3 other War Eagles. Going to bring up about 2nd and 7. West is at their own 27. We're at 6:35. It is still 0-0 in the first quarter.
Our D-line seems to be doing pretty good right now, and that D-line is Connor Thomas, Landon Evans, DeAndre Mendez, and Giovanni Hernandez. They're getting to the quarterback pretty quick.
They're getting back there, but this is only about their 4th play from scrimmage, and I've already got it figured out. They're just going to pick on number 1, that Jaden Jackson. He's already made 2 big catches. This is their 2nd first down. And right now he's just eating our lunch. He got a very simple slant play. He made the catch, and he's fast. And we're going to find some way to kind of shut him down, or he's going to run over us all night long.
They're looking deep, and for number 7, Jackson Prince, Jr.
And that's going to be incomplete. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 for Bentonville West. It's homecoming tonight here at Heritage High School, and the band is alive and well, and their band is doing what they do best. We have a nice crowd. The only thing we're missing is I'm looking at the boss section, and then the boss section could be a little bit deeper. But the game is young. It's only 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 2nd and 10 for Bentonville West.
And here we go. QB sneak down the middle.
There you
and
go.
There we
Nice
go.
play. Nice play.
Giovanni
47.
Hernandez.
There you go. Giovanni Hernandez. That's the second time we've called his name tonight. He was not fooled on that, trying to do a little quarterback sneak, and it's going to bring up 3rd and long. Bentonville West at their own 36, going to go 3rd and 11. They're going to have to get down to the Bentonville West, 47-yard line for a first down.
They're probably going to look for number 1 again. Probably going to look for number 1 there in Cameron Gibson. Number 1 goes in motion. And nope, it's fake pitch. A screen to number 7.
Wrap him up. Wrap him up.
There he
He's
goes.
short. He's short. Wrap him up.
There we go.
That's
1
going to be
yard
close. That's going to be close.
short. 1 yard short. It's going to be 4th down for the Bentonville West Wolverines.
Well, that was a pretty good play for Bentonville West because number 1, Jaden Jackson, came in motion. He came to the Heritage sideline, and of course that's where our momentum was actually focusing on. They then threw back a screen to the right and got about 10 yards, going to make it 4th and 1. This is a gutsy play early on. Bentonville West is going to go for it, Brian.
They're going to go for it.
4th and 1 from their own 46, 4:41 to go in the first quarter. This is one of those plays, and they're going for it.
And this looks like they got it.
He's going to get it. He's going to get the first down.
5 yards on that 4th and 1.
Number 6, Kobe Anderson, sophomore running back for Bentonville West. He's going to get the first down. So Bentonville West goes for it 4th and 1 at their own 47. They're going to gamble, and they're going to get it. And they're going to keep the ball here at midfield with 4:30 to go in the first quarter, still 0-0. Bentonville West back to throw. He's going deep left. Tell you what, if anything, there ought to be offensive pass interference on that. 22, Ethan Cook. He actually was in better position to catch that than number 7. Jackson Prince for Bentonville West. The pass was intended for him, but he was actually out of position. Ethan Cook was in a better position, and Prince actually became the defender on that, and he actually tackled Cook. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 from just about midfield.
The Wolverines haven't had to play at Heritage Territory tonight.
Not yet, not yet. It's 4:09 to go in the first quarter, and they are threatening to get across midfield.
And
There's that number 1 Jackson. They're going to have to wrap him up.
That missed tackle right here.
Number 10, Cameron Gibson Sr. makes the tackle on that play. Going to bring up about 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. And there's that number 1 again. Number 1, Jaden Jackson. He's just, we got to watch him tonight.
Missed tackle by number 32, Mason Edwards.
3rd and 3, 44-yard line for Heritage. There we go. There we go. Who is that masked man?
Number
Connor Thomas on that
Thomas.
play. Connor Thomas, he's going to shoot the gap, and he's going to sack Will Jarrett for a loss. Going to bring up about 4th and 5. Going to be 4th and 5 from the Heritage 46.
And it looks like they're still going to go for it.
This is a gutsy team, you know, when you're playing with sophomores and juniors and you're 2 and 5, no one expects you to do anything when you don't have seniors. So the fact that they're already 2 and 2 in conference, you're already playing with house money, you've got nothing left to lose. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 5, and he's back to throw. Incomplete. There you go. Nice job. No flags. Going to turn the ball over. Nice stop on defense. Good job.
Low pass here. And here's the turn for the offense here with 3 minutes, 19 seconds remaining on the clock on the first quarter.
So, Brian, how you doing? You a little bit cold tonight?
It's chilly up here.
Are you going to make it?
I'll make this
You
game.
still got 3 more quarters.
3 more quarters.
Did you bring your earmuffs?
For what?
Your earmuffs for your ears. Do you not know what earmuffs are?
No.
Do you have any gloves?
I have pockets.
You First and 10 for the Heritage War Eagles. 3:19 first quarter. We're still 0-0.
Drake Hitterman here in the backfield again. The linebackers are blitzing.
Nothing going on there, Brian.
They used to gain
Bentonville West just shuts it down, and
Just a gain of 1 yard.
Going to get a gain of 1, and I think we're lucky to get that. Going to bring up 2nd and 9. You know, Trey Kitterman told you they were going to stretch the field. I haven't seen it yet.
Not yet. Only one pass to Jay De La Rosa
Yeah,
so far.
Jay De La Rosa got the first down, and that's only pass play because we were, 3rd and long, and Trey got sacked. So we got 2nd and 9. We're at our own 47.
There's Zach Goff here in the far right end. They're going to run it again to Dylan Qualls. And he's only going to get 2 yards on that. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and long.
Long 6, short 7. You got it. We're going to have to get down to the Bentonville West 44 for a first down. And, I don't know what Trey told you, but I guess the coach changed the game plan during the week. Dylan Qualls, he's ran the ball tonight, and Bentonville West, for the most part, has kind of stopped him. So we've got 3rd and long. Going to have to get down to the 44 for a first down.
And
Throw the flag.
Offsides,
There you go. There you go. We'll
offsides
take
by
that.
the D-line.
Bentonville West is offsides. Good job. Good job.
And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for the War Eagles. It seems like the War Eagle football program likes to. They have the coaches here have like a running strategy they want to use during games, and the passing strategy doesn't seem like I think they don't believe it's too successful. So I think they want to rush the ball more.
Trey's
like
going to
right
keep
here.
that one. Trey's
Right,
going to score, Brian.
and
That's
right
a
down the
touchdown.
middle.
There's the touchdown,
Right
ladies
down
and
the
gentlemen.
middle.
Touchdown, Trey Kitterman. Touchdown, War Eagles. Heritage scores first. Homecoming night, 1:48 to go.
46-yard touchdown from Trey Kitterman.
Now, Brian, I don't know if we're going to get a replay on this or not, but if we're able to get a replay, everything that we have done up till now set this play up because he has run the ball to Dylan. He has option to Dylan. And on this play, they were focusing on Dylan. Trey kept it, went up. I don't think they even touched him.
Nope. And they scored that extra point. Aaron
Oh,
Pavlik.
missed it.
Nope. Wait, yeah.
They called him. They called it no good.
Aaron Pavlik, the kicker. Zach Goff no longer kicker for the War Eagles. It's Aaron Pavlik now.
Well, we're up 6-0. That was a really good call. It was 3rd and 3. And Trey Kitterman just takes it up the gut. I don't think he was even touched on that play. War Eagles are up 6-0. This is a really good way to start Homecoming 2016. We've got a full crowd tonight. Turn that up. Let everybody hear what was going on here in the stands, Brian.
Number 3, Aaron Pavlik in the kick. Jason Jackson.
Here we go, Aaron Pavlik here going to kick off. And in the backfield, we have number 17 from Bentonville West. Number 17,
Tanner Travis.
kicker. Wait, that looks like number 7 to me.
I think that might be 19. I think that might be Sean Galvian, sophomore wide receiver. Number 1, Jackson is back there. But they're going to kick it here to the up man. And the up man's going to catch it.
And there we go, tackled by Ty Grazer, number 20.
Number 25, Corey Patton for West. He makes that catch at the 20. He's going to get to about the 32. So
Tackle on the
Heritage,
play by
it's
number
off to a good
46,
start. They have the lead
Williams.
6-0 here with 1:42 to go in the first quarter, Brian.
The defense is stepping up this game. The D-line especially. Getting already 3 sacks on the quarterback, I believe, right? 2.
We have put some pressure on number 10 for Bentonville tonight, Will Jarrett. Number 1, Jaden Jackson, he's eating our lunch, and we're going to have to stop him. I think if we can stop number 1, Jaden Jackson, we're going to win this thing. And just as sure as I say that, there's number 1, Jaden Jackson, running about 3 yards off of right tackle.
I think that's their star player for Bentonville West, right?
Apparently so. And you know, when you have an athlete like this Jaden Jackson, you get him the ball any way you can. Whether you line him up out a receiver, whether you put him in the backfield, whether you put him in motion. If he's your stud, if he's your all-star, you find a way to get him the ball.
Yeah.
And they're going to do it.
There's number 4 over there, and he almost got loose. Tate Dick, no. Josh Palacios over there on the tackle here.
Number 4, Stephen Vanda, junior wide receiver for Bentonville. And here's the deal, Brian, on that play, that number 1 Jackson, that was set up by him because we actually, number 10 did a pump fake, and we bid on it, and then the other receiver went deep, and he was wide open, going to set up a first down here for Bentonville West.
And they're going to run the ball. I haven't seen Bentonville West running the ball too much tonight.
Going to get about a yard on that play, Brian.
Boy, Trey Kitterman been showing off his running skills lately, right?
He has. He does not look fast, but he is huge. He's got some size, and when that large body gets going, it's kind of hard to bring down.
Yep.
And he's only a junior, Brian.
He's only a junior.
He's coming back.
He's
coming back.
After that knee injury, he had surgery.
He had the meniscus last year. Number 1 Jackson's in motion. They're going to hand it to him. He's off the left side. Somebody's got to break down. There you go. There you go. That's how you play it. Nice defense right there. 22, Ethan Cook, our man Cook. He did that perfect. He's going to fight off the cornerback. He's going to break down. He's going to make a leg tackle. The worst thing you can do, Brian, when you got a guy who's faster than you, is to hit him high. Take him out below the knees, grab him at the ankles, take his legs off from under him. He's not going to go anywhere. And that's the end of our first quarter, Brian.
First quarter, yep. And here we're going to be back right after this, a short break right here. Here we're back here. Here's number 10 here throwing to number 1 again. And
oh, there's that number 1. He's eating our lunch, Brian.
He's eating our lunch right here. A gain of like 26 yards, I think.
Mason Edwards, he's going to run him down, but number 1, he just, you give him 2 yards, he's going to take 20. And he's just too fast. And, man, he is just their offense tonight. So it is 11:47. We just started the second quarter. The War Eagles are up 6-0 here at halftime. And we have a listening audience out there. We want to thank you guys for listening to War Eagle Sports Network here for Heritage High School. We've got a lot of fans out there who are listening, and we want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight. And we want to thank Miss Sandy Beeson and her broadcasting class for making this possible.
And that quarterback got loose right there.
He's going to take off. Pop him. Think he's short. Brian.
Yes, short. 1 yard short.
That Will Jarrett, although he may be a sophomore, that was a senior play right there because he felt the pressure. And as soon as he felt the pocket collapsing, he took off. And again, he may be a sophomore. He's not playing like one tonight because when he got close to the end zone, he dove in head first, and our defense popped him, and he jumped up. And, he may be Bentonville West, but he's definitely got some guts out there.
Are you allowed to dive into the end zone in high school?
Apparently so.
Because I believe that you.
There you go. Nice job, defense.
I believe it wasn't allowed a couple years ago, right? It was illegal to dive into the end zone in high school, right? They got a flag, probably.
You're asking me a good question, and I do not know the answer. But there are a lot of people out there who are listening, people like Coach Craig Frank, who's listening, who's now living in Las Vegas. And then we've got some other people who are listening tonight. And I do not know. But I do know that Mason Edwards had a great play on first down. He's going back to throw, and it's going to be a touchdown for Bentonville West.
That slant right there. bubbled and basically kind of like a screen pass.
And that definitely was a screen play, even though it was second goal from the three. That was all screened, and our D line bid on it, and their O line jumped out, and we didn't have a chance. So touchdown Bentonville West, trying to make the kick here to go up 7-6.
And it's good.
The kick is good. Kick is good. So Bentonville West, they're now up 7-6. We're at 10:24 to go here in the second quarter now. We're second quarter. Homecoming, Heritage High School, 2016. So the offense is going to have to come out. We're going to have to do something because we're going to be into another slugfest tonight, Brian.
Yep. This is the second time it happened that we lost the extra point.
That is correct. This team opportunities to improve.
Here in the back, we have Zach Olligan with Jay De La Rosa and Ethan Cook.
Hey, Brian, did you make these cookies?
No.
These cookies are fantastic. Who made these cookies? Do you know?
Chick-fil-A bought it to us.
Chick-fil-A. These are some pretty good cookies. And Brian, I actually made sure I got one tonight because last time you ate them all. Yeah, don't you give me that look. You know you did.
All right, here we go for a kickoff.
Zach Gall's going to catch it about his 10-yard line. He gets a block. He's across the 20.
And he gets stopped at the 25 yard line.
25. All right, come on offense.
Boy, Trey Kitterman's been having great three pass games this season. He scored against Van Buren, I believe, and he scored two touchdowns against Rogers Mounties. 3 touchdowns in today's 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns in 3 games.
Well, I just know if this game is going to be indicative of the first 7, we're going to have to score a lot of points because we've given up an average of 36. Speaking of giving up points, score from Rogers High School and Bentonville. What's the score second quarter, Brian?
21-0. Bentonville defense is shutting out the Rogers offense.
And we went right back to that quarterback read, and Trey Kitterman's going to be shut down for no gain. So we're going to start off with the exact same play, and that's not good because Trey Kitterman, he's getting up kind of slow. Again, Bentonville West, they may have sophomores and juniors out there, Brian, but don't underestimate them because these are Bentonville kids.
Bentonville.
And for years, Bentonville's second team has been better than most other teams' first team. And now they've had a chance to get out there and play.
And there's a flag here.
Number 6 for Bentonville is going to jump off sides. Bentonville West, number 6, who is that Kobe Anderson. Sophomore linebacker is going to give us 5 yards, and we'll take it. Going to make it about 2nd and 4. We have to get across about the 35 for a first down. 9:42. We're in the second quarter. If you're just tuning in, Bentonville West is up 7-6, and Heritage. We scored a touchdown, missed the PAT, and we're down 7-6.
Boy, the quarterback's like blitzing here. Number 6, he just lost his guy, and they're going to look downfield to Jay De La Rosa. Ooh, almost pick 6 by number 4 from Stephen Bando. He's a junior.
Jay De La Rosa was deep on that play, and Trey just stood back, and he just heaved it deep, and Bentonville West was not fooled, and De La Rosa had somebody all over him. And I think you're right. I think we're lucky that was not picked off by Bentonville West. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 at our own 31. I don't want to jinx this, but early in this game, this is critical. This is one of those games that if you're going to win it, you've got to convert right here. You got to put points on the board because if you give them the ball, possibly on a short field, and they score, momentum changes.
And here's Trey Kitterman with he's going to run the ball.
He's got the first.
First down.
He's got the first.
1 extra yard for the first down.
But I got to tell you, Trey took another pop on that. Number 34 for Bentonville West put a pop on him. 34 for Bentonville West. That is, let's see, who's that young man? Caleb McSpadden. Another sophomore. He put a pop on Trey. You know, you really don't want to see your quarterback take those kind of shots. But we've got 1st and 10 from own 36.
We have 4 receivers here lined up, stacked up. It looks like it's going to be a run play here. No, pass play. Trey Kierman is going to run the ball again.
Going to take off again. We got a flag.
I
This
believe
is
it's
all
still
coming back.
holding from the offense, I believe, right?
I think you're going to see holding.
Yes.
Man, we're going to bat ourselves in the foot again.
There is a flag on the play. Holding on the offense.
Yes, holding on the offense. They're going to back it up 5 yards.
I think we're going to go back 10, Brian.
Oh, 10. My bad.
We're going to go back 10 yards. And what people who don't watch a lot of football, what they may not realize is that holding is a spot foul. It's not from the line of scrimmage. So if you look, we're actually now going to be, what is that, 1st and 25?
First
And that is
20.
because, well, it's actually almost 25 because the ball's at the 21.
Oh, yeah.
And it's where the foul occurs. You go 10 yards from where the foul occurs. And
there's
Trey's going to
Trey.
keep it again.
He's going to bring it right back to the line of scrimmage.
Correct. So that's going to be a good 15-yard pickup. But on 2nd down, we're back to the original line of scrimmage.
18 yards. 2nd down, 10.
We've got 2nd and 10.
Doubles on both sides.
Doubles on both sides. We got to get across our own 46 for a 1st down. We're at 7:49 here to go in the 2nd quarter. Bentonville West is up 7-6.
They're going to blitz again, and they're going to give it.
Trey's going to keep it again.
And that's a gain of 4 yards. He's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6, around 3rd and 7. One of our viewers tonight, Mr. Coach Miles, has sent me a text, and he says diving is okay. Ball needs to get across the end zone line inside the pylon. So there you go.
There we go.
We asked that question about diving is illegal. Coach Miles tells us diving is okay. So
All right, thank you, Coach Miles,
thank
for
you,
answering
Coach
my
Miles.
question.
All right, Brian, we got 3rd and 7. We're at the 39. Again, this is, we need to get this. We got to keep possession. And Bentonville's bringing a whole bunch of people, and down goes
And-
Trey.
Trey Kierman gets sacked for a loss of like 5 yards.
They brought about 6 guys on that, and they just penetrated, and we had no way to stop them, and down goes Trey, and that's going to bring up 4th.
And they're going to point at Dylan Qualls as punter. And number 1, Prince. Jaden Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson, he's back there deep. He's their go-to guy. He's the, I really dread to see him catching the ball here in the open field. Hopefully we can keep the ball away from him. High kick, really high kick. Jackson's not going to be anywhere close to it, and Mason Everett's going to put it down. So I think that's actually a victory because if Jackson catches that ball with all that field in front of him, we may not touch him.
And it's a turn for the Heritage defense again. We have 6 minutes remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
6:15, Bentonville West takes the ball over at their own 38. Bentonville West is up 7-6. Really good game tonight. It's a little bit different than the Rogers game we saw about 3 weeks ago. We want to keep Bentonville West off the board. There you go. Get him.
It's going to be a long pass. It's caught by number 4. It's caught by number 4, Steven Manda.
Jared's pass complete to Stephon Bandy.
That sophomore quarterback doesn't look like a sophomore to me. Like you said earlier.
Marines.
He may be a sophomore on paper, but back in the pocket, that looks like a senior right there. And
Right.
he just smoked that downfield. Number 4 caught that. Tate Dixon was beat in the secondary. He's going to track him down and catch him. And Bentonville West, they're now within the red zone. They're inside the 14-yard line. 6 minutes to go, second quarter. We need to rise up. We need to hit somebody. That this is one of those plays that momentum can change. The defense has got to keep their head up. They can't let Bentonville West get in the end zone here, and we're only down 7-6. Oh, there you go. We'll take that off his fingertips.
Number 6, Cole Anderson, sophomore. Dropped that pass right there.
Intended for Anderson.
So we got 2nd and 10. Bentonville West is still inside the 14-yard line. They can actually get down to the 4 and get a first down. And remember, there is no wind blowing tonight, so inside the 14, they're actually within field goal range, and there is no wind blowing tonight.
According to stats here, this could be Heritage War Eagles' only win this season, right?
Brian, it is true. Our last 2 games of the year are very tough opponents. Our last 2 games, we played Bentonville, and then we're at Springdale Harbor. So this is one of those games that we have to have, and defense makes a nice stop. Nice stop down there, 45. Connor Thomas, he's on the hop on that play.
Connor Thomas on the tackle for the War Eagles. Gain of 2, it brings up 3rd down and 7.
So we got 3rd and 7. Bentonville West, they're at the 12-yard line. They're going to get down to the 4 for first down. Heritage War Eagles playing defense, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt here. 5:43 to go here in the second quarter. Bentonville West is inside the 14-yard line on a long pass. And we just jumped off sides. We're going to give them 5 more yards. So instead of 3rd and 7 from the 12, it's now going to be 3rd and 2 from the 7. So those are the kind of things that you cannot do if you're going to be a team that plays in the playoffs in November. You can't make those kind of mistakes.
Here to update you guys with some scores. Bentonville, it's already 28-0 against Rogers Brownies.
Our buddies across town are having a tough time tonight. So 3rd and 2. The quarterback rolls to his left. He throws. Intercepted! Who is that? Is that Palacios?
Yeah.
Is that Palacios? Is that the homecoming king right there?
Yep, homecoming
There you go,
king.
homecoming king. Josh Palacios. Big interception in the end zone. Nice play. That's what you have to have, Brian.
Yep.
If you're going to have a team that's going to compete every Friday night, you've got to have plays like that. So on 3rd and 2, Palacios comes up big. Nice pick in the end zone. So we've got 5:35. We've got 5:35 here. We're in the second quarter. War Eagles are down 7-6. Trey Kutterman comes in the game. We've got some time to move down the field. So we've got plenty of time to do something. We have 2 timeouts.
Here comes the offense again, trying to make something happen before halftime.
Bentonville West has 3 down linemen. They've got 2 linebackers on the outside. They're showing blitz. Trey Kitterman, he's going to run the quarterback option again up the middle. With
Trey Kitterman on the carry for the War Eagles.
The thing is, they bring a defensive end on the outside. That's why Trey keeps it, but then there's the middle linebacker already right there waiting for Trey Kitterman to get right past him. But that linebacker right there he's ready to get Trey Kitterman down.
They're sophomores and juniors for Bentonville West, but they're very big and they're very fast. And in only 7 games, they have already, they've already got 2 wins against some quality teams, looking to get number 3 against us tonight. So 2nd and 10 from our own 20, 4:58 to go. We're in the second quarter, Brian.
And it looked like he jumped off sides again. Number 6, but it was a pretty close one.
I don't see a flag on that, but we got a good run. We got a nice push up there. Going to make it about 3rd and 3.
Number 2, Jared Coleman. Jared Coleman here on that run right there.
All right, Brian, we got 3rd and 4. We have to get to our own 30 here. This is one of those plays that you have to convert here. You've got to get this first down. Defense has made a nice stop. Defense has done their job. Palacios, the homecoming king, had an interception in the end zone. Offense now has to turn around, and they've got to convert.
And deep pass here to
There you
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Nice catch.
Touch.
Run that ball, Palacios.
Run. There we go.
War
Touchdown.
Eagles.
Touchdown,
there
War
you go.
Eagles.
There you go. That's it. That's what I'm talking
Palacios.
about, Brian. Give me some love, Brian. There
Palacios
you
right
go.
there.
That's it.
The two Palacios brothers in 3 plays.
That's
That
it.
interception, that run, and then that pass by the Palacios brothers.
So 3rd and 4, and we're going back deep, and Kitterman hits him, and Robert Palacios runs downfield for a touchdown, and we're 12-7. Now, are we going to go for 1 or are we going to go for 2? What do you think?
2. The offense is staying in. Jared Coleman there, and number 15.
Brian, I think
Yes,
you're correct.
they're going
I think
for it.
with some of our misadventures kicking the ball this year, I think we're definitely going to go for 2. Right now, we're up 12-7. 3:59 to go here in the second quarter. If you're just tuning in, Trey Kitterman hits Roberto Palacios for a big play. What was that? What was that?
That was around
75?
the 30. 75-yard touchdown.
He threw it from our 25, so you're looking at a 75-yard pass play. And we're going to go for 2.
And he had a 70-yard touchdown, too.
That's correct. So we had 70-yard run, Trey Kitterman first quarter, 75 yards here to Robert Palacios.
And here
and
they
we're
line
gonna
up
go
in
for
power
2.
I formation.
Oh, he's there. He's there.
Touch. There we go.
Nice
2-point
job.
conversion
He's there.
right there.
Nice job. Nice
There
play.
we go. Back on track. We're back on track.
Was that De La Rosa out there?
Yes, that
That
was
was De La Rosa.
De La Rosa's second catch.
Brian, is De La Rosa, is he a junior or is he a senior?
I believe he's a junior.
He's another junior.
That's,
You know, Heritage War Eagle fans, I know right now that we're 0-7. We're playing really good tonight, and I know the season hasn't turned out to be what we wanted, but you've got boys down here who are juniors who are performing, and they are producing, and we're coming back next year. And anybody who, you know, doesn't look out for us next year, they're just asking to, you know, to get hurt. Because you've got Dylan Qualls is coming back, you've got Trey Kitterman is coming back, you got Jay De La Rosa, you've got Zach Gall. We hadn't even seen Zach Gall tonight.
not tonight, not
And
yet.
he's a junior, and at some point you know he's going to make a play.
We also got Giovanni Hernandez on defense coming back next year.
And he's a junior, and he's made some big plays
He's
tonight.
2 sacks tonight.
He's had some big plays.
And Connor Thomas.
Now he is a senior. Conyer Thomas is a senior.
Yes, he's a senior. Here, short kickoff here, running it down the sideline. There we go. Tackle
And that
by
was a
number
nice
32.
tackle. Good job.
Ethan Cook on that tackle with number 10.
Boy, Ethan Cook, we're calling his name quite a bit tonight.
Like I said earlier, he already got a letter from Lyon College already.
Well, I got to tell you, the one thing as we're kicking tonight, we have to avoid giving the ball to number 1. As long as Jackson, number 1, does not touch it, we have a chance of winning. But every time he touches it,
Boy, it's a big game.
it's a huge game. He's eating our lunch. What'd you have for lunch today? What'd you have for dinner?
Dinner, yes, cookies right now
All you've had is cookies.
so far. And some peaks. There's number 4. There's number 4. I believe Stephen Banda again.
Yeah, that was a big gainer. That was a short pass, and he runs about, 25 yards for a big first down. He's brought down by 39, Cameron Dickerson. He's our big senior linebacker. He's going to pull him down, but not before Bentonville West gets the ball across midfield. So Bentonville West, they're at our 46. There's 3:35 to go just before halftime. War Eagles are up 14-7. Defense has to hold the last 3.5.
There.
But we're not going to do it like that, Brian.
And it looks like it's going to be on the offense.
Are they saying Bentonville? Good call.
Yes.
Good job, Brian. Good boy.
False start on the offense.
Bentonville West goes back 5 yards. Good call. I did not see that.
That was a guess from me.
That's a guess. You don't
Yeah.
tell the listening audience it was a guess. You tell them that you're the expert and you know what you're talking about.
I'm the expert.
Yeah, there you go. See, that's what you have to tell the people. All right.
There you go. Empty formation here.
1st and 15. He's going to look to
He's-
throw
he's
deep. Get some
looking
pressure
deep.
on him. No,
Ooh, there
thank you
we
very
go.
much. That was off his hands. He was actually wide open, number 4 for Bentonville
Again to
West.
7 Banga.
He was standing at the 30 by himself, and it was a bad throw.
Tay Dixon, he's been missing his man number 4. He was about, if that could have been a catch right there by number 4, 7 Banda.
Well, and speaking of that, you just said Tay Dixon's 23. He is now lining up on number 1 Jackson. And with it being second and long from the West 49, they have to get down to about R36 for a first down with 3:05 to go here in the second quarter. And this is going to be a key matchup, and I guarantee he's going to be looking. But he's going to take off running because of the pressure, and Tay Dixon's going to come up and push him out of bounds. Nice job for Tay Dixon.
And it's going to be a loss of 2 yards.
Well, he actually makes a gain on that, Brian, because he was actually back.
Yes.
He's actually going to get back to the original line of scrimmage on that, going to make it about 3rd and 10. But that was a nice play by Tay Dixon because Dixon ran deep with number 1.
Came right back.
And he came right back. He did not, completely give up on the play line of scrimmage. And the only thing between the quarterback and the end zone was Tay Dixon. And Dixon came up and ran him out of bounds, and a nice play for him. Third and 10.
He's looking deep again.
He's going deep.
And he
Not even
overthrown.
close. Nice job. Nice job, defense.
Overthrown.
All right, Brian, it's 4th and 10. We have seen Bentonville West go for it all night long. Do you do it again? Because here's the deal. It's 2:51. They throw it, and they're going to kick it.
They're going to kick it, yep. They're going to kick
because
it.
Way to go, defense. Good job, defense. Defense holds, Brian.
This defense is stepping up now.
You got it. You got it, Bentonville West. Way to hold tonight, boys. Now, we do not want a dumb penalty. Do not jump off sides. Do not run into the kicker. Play smart, because here's the deal. We're going to get the ball back, hopefully within our own 20.
25.
And I did not see who was deep back there.
Boy.
Oh,
at the 1 or 2 yard line.
Oh, goodness. Well, we get the ball back. We've got 2:41. It's not like this is impossible. It just means we got to go 97 yards for a touchdown. It would have been better maybe to have fielded that ball, maybe to have fielded the ball maybe at the 10. I never played college ball, didn't play a whole lot of high school ball. But reading all the books that I've read, I've always heard don't let the ball bounce. Catch it, fair catch it, get up to the ball, and this is an example. If he catches the ball at about the 10 or the 15, you got 15 yards between you and the end zone. Now we're inside our own 2. But that's okay. Just means we're going to go 97 yards for a touchdown.
We go rush by Dylan Qualls right here for a gain of just 2 yards.
O-line gets a good push.
On the carry, gain of 2, brings up 2nd down and 8.
You see right there, there's only 1 deep safety right here. Everyone's inside the box right there looking for the run. Only number 4 right here is getting deep. 7 Banda. Playing both sides on the ball
number
today.
4, he is your free safety. Basically, he's been told no one gets behind him. He may get beat in front of him, but no one beats him deep. Although he's now going to come up in the box.
There's a flag here.
And we got a false start on us, I believe. Yep.
And we're going to back it up to the goal line, I believe, right?
Yeah. This makes it more difficult. If you're just now tuning in, Heritage is up 14-7. We've had 2 big scores tonight. Trey Kitterman, first quarter, goes about 70 yards for a touchdown. PAT was missed. Second quarter, Joshua Palacios intercepts a ball in the end zone. 2 plays later, Trey Kitterman hits the twin Roberto Palacios for a big gainer touchdown. 2-point conversion to Jay De La Rosa is good. Heritage is up 14-7, 2:05 to go in the second quarter, just before halftime. Homecoming 2016.
There's Jared Coleman and Dylan Qualls here in the backfield, line up in power I. They're going to give it to Dylan Qualls. And he's going to bring it up, so he's going to bring it up a little.
Dylan Qualls is not completely 100%. He actually got popped in the ribs, and he missed almost the entire second half last week against Fayetteville. So you get popped in the ribs, you're still not going to be 100% the next Friday. So you got a guy back there running as hard as he can, and he's probably maybe 80% tops.
And here we have a timeout right here. And we have 1 minute 55 seconds remaining. Here we'll be right back after this timeout.
Hey, mama said the way you move gon' make you sweat, gon' make you groove. God, when you shake that thing, gon' make you burn, gon' make you stay. Hey, baby, when you want that way, watch running grip, can't keep away. I don't know, but I've been told a big leg woman got no soul.
Nice job, War Eagles. Gutsy call on that.
First down by Roberto Palacios.
We had 3rd and long, and we're inside our own 5-yard line, and we go back in the end zone, and Trey Kitterman hits Roberto Palacios at about that 21-yard line, going to give us a first down. Now we've got some room to play. So there's 1:43 to go just before halftime. War Eagles are up 14-7. Maybe we're going to stretch the field. Maybe we're going to try to open it up and go downfield. Maybe get a pass interference. Maybe get another big play, because you can still score with 1.5
yes.
to go.
I will score since we're not going to get the ball in the second half. In the start of the second half. Or then Quaz. Good rush by 6 yards.
You know, you and I, Brian, we were just talking about this, but defense has played fantastic tonight. You and I talked earlier at the beginning of the game that in the first 7 games, defense has given up an average of 36 points a game. That's what, 18 points per half. We're holding Bentonville West to 7, and we're under a minute to go here in the second quarter. So defense, hats off to you. You have played your tails off tonight, and now maybe the offense can do something here in the last 45 seconds before halftime.
I agree with that. Here, Dylan Qualls again running the ball. And he's going to get another 3 yards.
Brian, it looks that the War Eagles are going to be content to just maybe run the ball out here before halftime. Dylan Qualls takes another run up the middle, going to make it about 3rd and short.
And for the Bentonville Tigers, they had a rushing touchdown. 1, 2, 3. 3 pass touchdowns.
So our friends across town, the Rogers Mounties, they're kind of getting whipped tonight, 35-0. But I don't want to say anything, because guess who we play next week?
Bentonville.
We play Bentonville. So
I'll say anything.
let's get this win tonight, Brian.
Yes.
Let's get this win tonight. Let's get this win. Let's build on it. We're up 14-7. Now, who called that timeout? Was that West or was that us?
West.
Good call. There you go. Bentonville West calls it. Going to make it 3rd and 2. We're about our own 29. We have to get across the 31 for a first down. 39 seconds to go here just before halftime.
I'll try to take it downfield and score. What do you think, Mr. Monster?
Well, that would be nice. Now, Brian, as I'm looking here at Bentonville West, we said that Bentonville West right now, they are 2-5. And Bentonville West has 2 wins this year against Van Buren. They've scored 42 points against Van Buren, 42 against Springdale. In their losses, they've scored 12, 14, 13, 14, and 0. So if our defense keeps playing the way they are, we have a chance for a victory. And Dylan Quall is going to make that close.
And he's going to get the first down.
Well, again, Brian, it looks like the War Eagles are just content to kind of run the clock out, although that's going to give us 1st and 10. Dylan Qualls, he's going to get that run. 27 seconds to go. The clock continues to run. This might be a chance here for a long throw downfield.
There's Robert
There he
Palacios.
goes.
Drake Kitterman
He's going
looking
to
for
put it up
Rob.
deep. Oh,
Oh,
full the
there,
flag.
there we go.
There you
There
go.
we go.
There you
There we
go.
go. 2 flags on the play.
There you go.
Pass interference, or it also could be illegal hands to the face too.
Well, I think we're going to get pass interference on this. And number 15, he's going to be beat on the play. He never turned around. And I don't know who 15 is, but he is much shorter than 85 Robert Palacios. Palacios, he's probably a good 4 inches taller. And he's just going to grab him by the neck and pull him down. Now, in high school football, it's not a spot foul. If you watch the NFL, pass
Yeah.
interference is where it occurs.
Like against the Packers this past
Very
Thursday.
yes, you're
With
correct.
Jordy Nelson right there.
Correct, very good. In high school football, like in college, it's just 15 yards from the initial spot. So instead of getting the ball down at about the 25, we get 15 yards to about the 48. But we're going to chuck it up deep again.
That pass a little bit overthrown to Zach Gall.
That was to Zach Gall, but here on the near sideline,
It looked like it tripped him.
Robert Palacios was triple teamed, and they basically mugged him on the way down the ground. And they weren't about to let him even get off the line of scrimmage. But Zach Gall goes deep, and they're going to overthrow him. We got 7 seconds.
Now they're double teaming Robert Palacios, so I guess they want to look for Zach Gall now. Then
So you've got 7 seconds.
7 seconds.
This may be our last play, and Bentonville's going to give us 5 more yards. So we're actually going to get across midfield.
throw deep, Hail Mary.
I think we're definitely going to just put this in the end zone here. This is going to put us across the 50-yard line. Going to put us at the Bentonville West about their 48. So we got 7 seconds. You're looking at the last play of the first half, unless there's going to be a penalty. And yeah, I would have to imagine that we're just going to put this thing in the end zone, hope for something good.
It's gonna be a pass. It's gonna be a pass play. Looking at the O line right here, short pass.
Hook and ladder. Hook and ladder.
There we go.
Get out of bounds. Hey, we got 1 second on the clock.
1 second.
There you go.
We saw this play against Little Rock Central right here,
Yes.
but it was the opposite.
Yeah, they scored on us. Correct. Yeah.
Oh no, it was the run by Dylan Quasi. He passed it. He laterally to Roberto Palacios. This was the opposite. Roberto Palacios to Dylan Quasi.
But that's the old hook and ladder. You hit Palacios. Palacios laterals it backward to Qualls, and Qualls runs down the sideline. So we're going to have the ball with one more shot here at the end zone at the 30-yard line. And luckily, I don't know if Dylan was even thinking about it. Maybe he just got knocked out of bounds, but there's going to be 1 second left on the clock, so this will definitely be the last play. So we've got 1 shot from the 29.
I wouldn't go for a field goal right now.
I don't think with our history at the kicking position that's even on their mind. I imagine right now what he's trying to figure up is at the 29, is there a way that he can get single coverage? Is there a way that he can maybe get Palacios down here in the
One-on-one.
left-hand corner, maybe one-on-one? And maybe if he doesn't get Palacios one-on-one, maybe Palacios is going to draw maybe double, maybe even triple coverage here with the left-hand corner of the end zone, and maybe get De La Rosa, maybe get Zach Gall wide open.
Or Mick White, he's heading down there. It looks like
Because you've got Palacios here lining up here wide left.
it looks like he's going to be double teamed.
And he may have
Yeah.
a triple team.
Double
And
team.
Trey's going to chunk it up.
Drop. And that's going to be the end of the half.
Hey, we've got a good ball game here, ladies and gentlemen. We have halftime. Homecoming 2016. War
War Eagles
Eagles are up
win.
14-7.
14-7 here. We'll be right back with you after this short break here. We'll be right back.
Heritage is unique because Heritage is resilient. Even though we faced many difficulties last year, the Heritage War Eagles have remained upbeat and optimistic.
Under the direction of new head football coach Tony Travis, the War Eagles are hoping for a successful season.
on the truck now.
Hello, this is Tony Travis. I'm the head football coach of the Heritage War Eagles. 2016 football season is here. Why not us and why not now?
Hey, mama said the way you move gon' make you sweat, gon' make you groove. God, when you shake that thing, gon' make you burn, gon' make you stay. Hey, baby, when you walk that way, watch money drip, can't keep away.
The 2015-2016 season marked the third year in a row that Heritage reached the state tournament, this time highlighted by the academic state championship. Congratulations to the team and good luck this season. And now, for your halftime enjoyment, welcome the Heritage High School dance team. And now, welcome the Heritage High School cheer team on the field.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it, Heritage? It's that time again, Heritage. Can you feel it, Heritage? It's time for the Pride of Heritage Marching Band! I know, guys. I'm excited too. All right, the Heritage High School Marching Band. The Heritage High School band staff includes directors Jeremy Doss, Harry Joe Douglas, and percussion coordinator Bronwyn Dassing, and color guard coordinator Skylar Ames. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Stephanie Clements and Augusta Tennyson. They're fresh off their very exciting and wonderful competition on Saturday, the War Eagle Classic, in which we hosted up 22 different bands, and it was a rousing success, and we are very proud to show you our program tonight. Drum majors, is your band ready? Please rock our faces off in this 2016 HHS Homecoming Celebration! Tonight, the Pride of Heritage will perform their 2016 presentation entitled Latin Fire. Ladies and gentlemen, sing along with tonight's first selection, the Jennifer Lopez hit, On the Floor. is proud to announce our first division rating in Tuesday's regional marching assessment contest. Now, get ready to sing along with the Carlos Santana and Rob Thomas classic, Smooth. Oh, yeah. In 1928 by Ernesto Lacornia and firstly arranged by the famous Michael Sweeney, ladies and gentlemen, be prepared to be transported to another place with their venerated rendition of the Latin jazz standard, Malagueña. And there they are, the optimism of our youth, the hope for our future, the pride of Heritage. The band would like to thank the Rogers Heritage High School principal, Mrs. Steen, and all the Heritage administration for their support of the Pride of Heritage Marching Band. Now, with the time remaining, why not head down to the South End Zone concession stand for some delicious barbecue sandwiches and some of that heavenly yellow nectar, Mellow Yellow. On behalf of the entire Heritage High School War Eagle Band, enjoy the rest of your weekend, Godspeed, and caw-caw!
Once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors. We'd like to thank Nunnally Chevrolet for sponsoring the War Eagles this year. Be sure to stop by the dealership this weekend to see the great deals available this time of year on your next new or used vehicle. A thank you to Arvest Bank, Craft and Toll, Everett Buick GMC, Milestone Construction, Tyson's, and Gatorade for their scoreboard sponsorships. We appreciate their financial support to bring our fans information and assist with game day experiences. War Eagles Nation appreciates you. War Eagles Athletics and the Rogers Public Schools would like to thank Service Solutions for their support on our turf surface here at David Gates Stadium. Great partners in athletics working hand in hand.
Welcome guys back here to our live stream. Rogers Heritage War Eagles versus Bentonville West Wolverines here on homecoming day for the War Eagles. And like I said in the beginning of the game, the War Eagles decided they won the toss and they decided to receive. So this half they're going to be kicking off.
Brian, where'd you go for halftime? You left and you didn't come back.
Concession stands, get some food, some dinner.
Concession stand to get some food. You didn't bring anything back?
A sliced pizza.
Oh, I'm kidding. Give you a hard time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to start the third quarter here. Your War Eagles are up 14-7. We've got a deep kick going back here to number 7. He's going to field at his own 20. He gets a couple of blocks, although number 11, and there's that Palacios kid again. He makes the tackle. Bentonville West is going to take over at around their own 30. So the first half, Brian, defense played fantastic. Defense was awesome. You and I talked about the need that if they were going to win tonight, they were going to have to do something. They were going to have to make some tackles, have to get some turnovers. In the first 7 games of the year, we have averaged giving up 36 points a game. We've only given up 7 the first half. Defense has to continue playing a smart game, but offense is going to have to continue converting because we're up 14-7, and West is going to make their first
there's
play.
that first run, their first play, and they got a great amount of yardage, 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 2 to start off this half.
Connor Thomas makes a tackle. Number 39, Cameron Dickerson, came flying in on that play. He's getting up a little bit slow. I don't know
He's
if
walking
he got
off to the sideline.
Yeah, he's walking off. He's kind of holding his shoulder.
And then here comes in number 46.
Number 46, who is that? Reese Williams. He's a sophomore. He's going to come in and replace Cameron Dickerson. Dickerson kind of took a shot. 2nd and short. Number 25 is going to sprint to his left. He's got the first. He's got more. But there's going to be a nice tackle out there. Who is that masked man? Is that Cook out there again?
Yes, Ethan Cook.
Is that Cook out there? We've called his name, what, 6, 7 times tonight?
About at least 10 times.
Now, I got to tell you, for those of you who did not see that play at home, because the play occurred on the far side, and as I'm looking at our screen, our far side is a little bit blurry over there. Cook pushed off his block from number 20. He went low. He made the tackle, and although they got the first down, that's all they got.
And it looks like the Bentonville West is going to bring their running game on this second half.
Yeah, they're starting off running. They have not thrown the ball yet, and they're just going to ram it down our throats, and they're going to get about 3 yards on that play. And you've got some War Eagles. You've got Connor Thomas. You've got a senior playing in one of his last games in the bright orange, and he's really making some big hits. So you've got 2nd and 7. He's got some blockers. He's going to be short about 3rd and 1 coming up.
3rd and 1, 3rd and short.
Brian, I think it's got a little bit colder.
It got a little bit cold outside.
Whenever we started the game, we were about 62. I think we're at about 55 right now.
55.
And you're sitting over there with your mittens on and your earmuffs, and you got your big old heavy coat on. 3rd and 1 for Bentonville West. I'm over here in my shorts. Had my tank top on.
And high snap, but he still got it.
There you go. Get him. He's going to be short, Brian. He's short.
Shorter. Yep. No gain.
No gain.
4th
Good
and
play.
1.
Nice play on the defense right there.
They're going to go for it.
Number 63, I don't know who that masked man is for the Warriors, but 63, who is that? Landon Evans, junior defensive lineman. He's going to make a tackle on that play, going to bring up 4th and 1. So Bentonville West, they're going to gamble, Brian. They're here at midfield. We're in 9:51, just starting the second half. Get out there. Get out there. Tackle him low. He's short. He didn't get it.
There we go.
Nice job,
there
defense.
We go. Boy, defense came out good.
That's it. And you know what, Brian? Who was that? Who was that, Brian?
Ethan Cook.
Ethan Cook. There he is again. And if you guys don't know Ethan Cook, he is an incredible kid, but he doesn't weigh 120 pounds wet.
Ethan Cook.
And I don't know what they have here, but it is a lie. There is no way.
He's 5'9". He's
141?
141.
No way. There's no way he weighs 141. But I will tell you that on that first drive, he made 2 great plays out there on the edge. And Bentonville West gambled 4th and 1 from midfield. We get the ball back.
And there's Jay De La Rosa with the catch, and he's going to
Run, De La Rosa. That's a nice play, first down. Going to make it about 2nd and 5. Brian, these are the kind of plays. Brian, these are the kind of times now that Bentonville West, they gambled and they lost. The defense has come up tough again. They've made a nice stop. We score here. Momentum stays on our side. And that is one of those final nails, even early in the second half, makes a big difference. So we got 9:06. We're just starting the third quarter. 14-7 War Eagles.
Drake Kitterman looking downfield for Zach Gall, and he's going to be – it looked like a little push by number 15, don't you think?
Well, he had a pretty good play. The Bentonville cornerback, I'm trying to see what his number is. And speaking of tiny guys out there, number 15 for Bentonville, I don't know if they have his weight, but Pearson, sophomore defensive back, he may not even weigh 95 pounds. I mean, he's just teeny tiny out there. So we've got 3rd and 5. We're going to have to get to the 39 of Bentonville West to go to first down.
run by Dylan Qualls. They keep on grabbing him.
Dylan is running hard. Dylan is running
And
so
it's-
hard.
It's going to be.
That he may have it. They may have to measure, Brian. I don't know
Yes.
where they're putting the ball here on the,
fourth
the,
and
the,
inches.
close sideline. It's going to be 4th and inches. Dylan Qualls, he is hit in his own backfield. The Bentonville West Wolverine grabs him by the jersey. Dylan Qualls refuses to give up. He digs, he runs, he has the high knees, and he's going to make it 4th and short. And I'm not sure if they're going to bring the chains. Yeah, here come the chains. All right, here we go. Brian, first, or is it going to be 4th and short?
First.
First. All right. And that's because you're the expert, right?
You know it.
All right, what is it? What's the call?
First down.
Oh, there you go,
Yeah,
Brian.
there we go.
Brian, that's
First
why
down.
you get paid the big bucks, right?
Working for NFL when I grew up, Mr. Moss.
Well, Brian, when you're there, don't forget me on your way to the top.
All right.
I don't want to be in the classroom the rest of my life. Don't get me wrong, I love teaching, but you're in the NFL one day and you're working for ESPN or Fox or the NFL channel. You need to give the old man a call, all right?
All right. You said it.
All right. Hey, we got 1st and 10 for the War Eagles. We're at the 39 of Bentonville West, 8:37 to go. We're in the 3rd quarter.
Trey Kitterman looking for a pass.
Oh!
Interception. Intercepted at the 5-yard line. At the 5-yard line, intercepted.
Number 1, that's that Jaden Jackson over there, Brian. He's their athlete. You know, every time he's around the ball, we have to be careful. And sure enough, we throw it deep and not far enough, and Jackson jumps up and he makes the pick. Now, you know, trying to make something good out of something bad. At least they're now pinned at their own 5.
Yeah, that their own 5.
Bentonville West is now actually they're at their own 7.
So
So defense has to play smart. Once again, defense is going to have to do something. Do not give up the big play. Stay on number 1. Let's make somebody else beat you. There's a fumble right there, Brian.
it's recovered by Bentonville West.
Is there also a flag on the play, Brian?
Yes, false start on the offense.
There you go. Take him back. Take him back. Good job.
It's going to go back to the 2-yard line.
All right, good job. So we're 8:23. We're just in the beginning here, the 3rd quarter. War Eagles are up 14-7. If you're just now tuning in, our 2 big scores tonight, Trey Kitterman in the 1st quarter, he runs about 70 yards straight up the middle for a touchdown early in the 1st quarter. PAT was missed. 2nd quarter, Trey Kitterman hits Robert Palacios for the 2nd touchdown. 2-point conversions made by Jay De La Rosa. We are 14-7.
It's going to be 2nd down and 10 now for the Wolverines. As you can see here, Ethan Cook is on the closed side over there on the right side. He's taking down the short side, and over here on the other side, Tate Dixon taking the challenge from number 4.
Yeah, you've got Dixon, you got Cameron Gibson, you got Roberto Palacios. They're going to dump the ball off here to the running back number 6. Gibson comes up, makes a hit.
It's going to be 1st down. And
Now that's a very simple play. Basically, everybody on the right-hand side sprints deep. You take everybody deep. You dump off to your running back, and you just let him run wild, and he's going to get a 1st down. So Bentonville West, they're going to get out of the shadow of their own end zone, and they're going to get across the 25, so 1st and 10 for Bentonville West. Hey, we've got some scores here to update. For those of you who are listening at home, we got a big score. Fayetteville, Springdale Harbor playing a big game down in Springdale. Fayetteville's now up 14-0. Bentonville West quarterback, he's sprinting out of the pocket, and he's going to scramble to get far enough for a 1st down.
And Bentonville against the Rogers Mounties. Bentonville's winning 42-0.
42-0. Bentonville Tigers, it's just the beginning of the 3rd quarter. RHS is down 42-0. But that's a big game right there, the Fayetteville Bulldogs and Harbor, because Harbor, You know, Harbor's played really good, and if Fayetteville winds up winning that game, there's going to be about a two-way tie for first place. Because Bentonville has already beat Fayetteville, and if Fayetteville beats Harbor, it may actually be a three-way tie for first.
There we go.
Who is that?
Josh Palacios.
Isn't that Josh Palacios again?
1 interception and some tackle for loss.
That right there is a nice play. Bentonville West, 1st and 10 from their own
You see,
37.
he's a safety. He can win all the way downfield and make that tackle in the back.
And that was a good play. And, you know, we're sitting here talking about the game. You know, that number 10, Will Jarrett for Bentonville West. You know, he may be a sophomore, but he is making some really senior plays tonight. That earlier play where he was pressured in the pocket and he went down for the first down.
We got trips here on the right side. They're looking for the slow route, and everyone's covering. And
There
we go.
Who is that?
Connor Thomas.
Isn't that Connor Thomas in there again?
Great coverage by the defense that time.
Absolutely, Brian. Defense has really come to play tonight.
He was looking for that that one route outside for number 4.
And Connor Thomas jumps up and pulls him down. So Bentonville West, they've got 3rd and what is that, 12?
Third and
12. They're going to have to get to the 47 of Bentonville West to even have a chance for a first down. 6:03 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Heritage up 14-7. Here's your little screenplay. Somebody's got to tackle him.
and he gets loose and he gets first down. Missed tackles are being the problem in the second half.
Well, the good news is that number one's not beating us. We
haven't seen number one.
Number one has not touched the ball maybe since the beginning of the second half. So give defense credit. Number one's not beating us. They're making somebody else touch the ball. So we're going to have to step up and pop somebody. We're going to have to stop that little screen. You know, as you've seen all night long, that screen play's been set up really easy, and that's about their third or fourth down running that screen play downfield.
There's a QB sneak with number one.
There he is. Wrap him up.
He's going to get 8 yards. That's going to bring down second down and 2.
Second and 2 here for Bentonville West. They have to get across the Heritage 40 here for a first down. That number one,
there
he
we
gets
go.
the ball again.
There we go. Who's
But
that?
number 32, Mason Edwards.
Mason Edwards.
That linebacker comes in. He shoots the gap. He makes a big tackle. He goes low, takes out his knees. Going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Boy, that number one is lining up again. He's playing running back right now.
He is going wherever that they're putting him, Brian. And as you and I've talked about, he is really not, since the first 3-4 minutes of the second quarter, he has not been a factor. And they're going to play action. They're going to throw it downfield.
Whoa. Josh Palacios right there.
Josh Palacios.
Boy, that was a great hit.
Number seven for Bentonville West. He goes across the middle. Jackson Prince, junior wide receiver.
They're going to punt.
And Palacios comes up and he puts a pop on him. And that's going to bring up 4th and short in Bentonville West. They're not going for it. They're going to go ahead and kick this. They're going to pin us deep here and try to get us inside our own 10-yard line. Deep here for the War Eagles is number 5. Number 5 is back there. Who is that? Jordan Newell. Jordan Newell is a senior, and I believe Jordan Newell is in the broadcasting class who's making this game possible online tonight. Jordan Newell, he's back at around the 10.
Oh, what a bad punt.
Get away from it. Get away from it. Get away from it. Get away from it.
Well, what a horrible punt right here.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Hey, when you're 0-7 and you have not won a game since November of 2014, you will take every shank, you will take every hook, you will take every penalty, you'll take it. And
every mistake.
You got it. And we will take the ball at the 35. That's going to give us 1st and 10. Brian, we got to score here, buddy.
We got to score.
And I don't know what we have to do. I don't know. I know one thing. Number one.
He's playing corner now.
He is playing corner. Number one. He is playing full. He is going to be exhausted tomorrow morning because he's out there deep on Robert Palacios. Run
by Dylan Qualter. Hit low right here.
He's going to get popped. Number 34 for Bentonville West comes in on Dylan Qualls, and 34 tonight. That's Caleb McSpadden. He's a sophomore. Another sophomore. You know, typically there was a time, Brian, when the rule of thumb was that for every sophomore you start, that's a loss. Well, if you're Bentonville West, you don't have a choice. You don't have a senior class. And people forget that, 9 years ago when Heritage High School split, we didn't have a senior class.
Trey Kitterman on the run. He's going to get no gain.
Uh-oh, I think we're going to get a penalty on this, Brian. I think
Personal
they're going to
foul?
throw a flag on us. I think
It's going to be a personal
I
foul.
think we had a couple of War Eagles that were. I think we're going to get called for unsportsmanlike conduct. This is not good when you're trying to win your first game in almost 2 years. I'm waiting for the call here, but I would not be a bit surprised if we don't get called for 15 yards on unsportsmanlike conduct. Let's see what they. Waiting for the officials to get together. Still waiting for the official call from the man in white. Dead ball and sportsmanlike conduct.
Sportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not surprised I saw that happen. A couple of our War Eagles were double teaming a Bentonville West lineman. And once they had him pinned on the ground, the play was over. And although the whistle blew, they were still on the ground wrestling a little bit. And I think our man was in a position, and he made the play continue. So it's going to be 3rd and long here. I know that the side marker, the side marker says 4th, and that is not correct.
It's going to be 3rd.
It's actually 3rd. Although,
Wait, the officials are saying it's 4th down.
the official's now saying 4th. The official's now saying 4th. I guess what they're saying was that it was dead ball. And Coach Travis, he's wanting an explanation here. So they're going to, what they're going to say, Brian, is that the play was over. Instead of the penalty occurring during the play, which would have extended the penalty, they're saying it was a dead ball foul, therefore it was after the play, so they add the yards. So it's going to be 4th and 24. We're going to be kicking from our about 21-yard line here.
Pretty good defense here for the War Eagles tonight. Ethan Cook, we've been mentioning his name a couple of times this half.
Ethan Cook has just been on fire tonight. But we have to applaud the entire defense. You know, you and I talked about it in the first half. You know, our first 7 games, we gave up 31, 28, 39, 42, 35, 32, and 48 points. Right now, there's 3:19 to go in the 3rd quarter, and Bentonville West has only scored 7. So hats off to your defense. Your defense has played their tails off, and they have given us a chance tonight to win this game. We still have a quarter and 3:19 left to play, and this is a very close game. There is nothing even close to being over yet.
It looks they're going to go for it. They're going for it.
No. It was correct.
Oh, 3rd down.
The officials have conferenced, and they've gone to the rule book. And you know what, Brian? It is 3rd down.
3rd down.
They made the decision that it was not a dead ball foul. And this is what you want. You want the officials to get together. You want them to make the correct call. You want them, even if it takes 10 minutes, get it correct. So now we got 3rd and 24.
A chance for a
We're
first
going to
down.
have to get all the way to our 45 to get a first down. Clock's running. 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter, Brian.
Their long pass. He's looking for. He's going to run it. And, close. Almost made number 34 miss. Now this is 4th down.
Now this
And
is
they're
going to
gonna
be
kick
4th
it.
down. All right, so Trey Kitterman, he takes off. He's going to get about 4 yards, going to make it 4th and 21. And we have to get a good kick here, or else we're going to turn around and we're going to wind up giving Bentonville West some good field position here tonight. Number 1 for Bentonville West, Jackson. He's back deep, and every time I see him back there, I just get the shivers. Oh, bad snap. And I'm telling you what's going to happen, Brian. What's going to happen is that it was a bad snap. And on the bad snap, our punter went down to retrieve the ball, and when he did that, he put his knee down. And by taking a knee, the play is over. And in high school football, just like in college, when the knee makes contact, it doesn't matter if the defense touches you or not. When the knee goes down, the play is over. So because of that bad snap, Bentonville West gets the ball at our own 10-yard line.
11-yard line.
11-yard line. Thank you, Brian. So defense is going to have to come up big again, Brian. Defense.
I believe. There's that quarterback again.
There you go. Nice job, defense. Nice job, defense. Number 60.
It all starts with the secondary making great coverage. And
Absolutely.
He's making they're making the quarterback run. That's whenever the D-line is ready for him.
Brian, that was number 60. That was Nick Lostovic, another Gene Jr. defensive lineman. He makes a big play on that. So we got 2nd and 10, Bentonville West. Trying to score here in the third quarter. The quarterback keeps it.
Yeah, he gets
and
sacked.
Connor Thomas is going to plant him. Connor Thomas tells the sophomore quarterback, welcome to the 7A. Run that play again, baby.
It's going to be third down.
Going to be third, and they're losing yardage. And this is what you want. You want to see the defense play tough. You want to see them plant somebody. 3rd and 15. And Bentonville West can possibly get a first down. The first down marker is actually inside the 1-yard line. So if they actually get down inside the 1, they can get a first down. So you got 1-10. We're here in the third quarter. It's 14-7 War Eagles. There's that number 1 in the corner. No good. Out of bounds.
There we go. No flag.
Nice job.
Garrett's pass intended for Jackson, incomplete.
Reese Williams on that coverage.
Yeah.
Sophomore.
Is that your sophomore out there on coverage?
Yes.
And that was a good job. I mean, number 1, he circled. He's isolated out there. And, Brian, it looks like they're going for it. I'll take that back. Here comes the kicking team where we're going to see the kicker come out. So Bentonville West, they're going to make an attempt here to get 3 on the board.
They're just going to be down by another touchdown. Barely.
So Bentonville West, field goal is going to be good, but the War Eagles still lead 14-10. 58 seconds to go here in the third quarter. So as bad as that play was, as bad as it was with the bad snap and the knee having to go down,
only 3 points.
Defense shows up again, Brian. Defense makes another great play. Connor Thomas makes a good play. The freshman Reese.
Sophomore.
The sophomore Reese
Williams
makes a great play in the corner. So defense comes up again. So we got 14-10. We're in the last 58 seconds of the third quarter. Offense has to do something. Offense has had 2 big plays. Trey Kitterman
and 75-yard touchdown.
He ran long for a touchdown. Then he hit Robert Palacios. Other than those 2 big plays, offense has still struggled tonight, Brian.
But they're trying to get the ball running again. So
now offensively this year, the War Eagles have averaged about 18 points a game. So technically, we're still below our season average.
Yes.
So we need to get another score to give ourselves a chance. Who do we got deep back here, Brian?
Zach All with Jay De La Rosa and Ethan Cook. There's a wide open hole in the middle. And someone got in the way of Zach Gall here, and he is down at the 25-yard line.
For a 15-yard return.
15-yard return for Zach Gall.
Hey, Brian, tell me about this week. I saw where the broadcasting class, you guys went to a workshop, and did you guys actually submit films for competition, or was it a workshop you guys went to?
We had a 2-day field trip over there. It was a competition in Spring Creek. We had a lot of schools over there, and we had different categories in which we could participate. And then some of those categories where you have to make film production, photography, and like film videos with just your phone, And then you got 5 hours, 6 hours to do the video, and then in those 5 hours you have to film, edit, shoot, film, and edit. So, and then that was just on one day. That was Wednesday, and then Thursday, we win again, and they announced the winners on Thursday. So,
Did anybody from Heritage win?
not the contest.
Gotcha. Well, back here in the game, we have a 2nd 11. War Eagles have the ball, and we're going to get penalized for about 5 yards here. I think we're going to jump off sides. So we're not making it any easier, Brian.
We got 4 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
And we've already got 2nd 11 on that first down play. Trey Kitterman kept it, tried to go up the gut. And Bentonville West, they are not going to be full. Trey Kitterman, he ran a long play for a touchdown the first quarter. Since that play in the first quarter,
He's been trying.
That little quarterback read has not been there. Dylan Qualls has been stuffed over and over again. Trey, on that quarterback read, it's just not working. It's just Bentonville West has it figured out.
You know who we could compare this team rushing to?
Who's that?
Denver Broncos. They have been having a problems with the rushing, So this what's been happening with the second half right here. So here Trey Kitterman looking for a long pass. There we go. A couple of yards here. It's gonna be third down and 6.
Brian, the third quarter is going to come to an end here, and the War Eagles are going to be up 14-10 as we go to the fourth quarter. So one more quarter to go, and the War Eagles have to hold on to get their first win in almost 2 years. Brian, tell me about this student, and tell me about this student and the award that they got this last week at the Spring Creek Festival.
All right, Jake Smith, he graduated last year, and he's from here, Rogers Heritage. He got 3rd place in the category of animation. Animation is where you create a video with just like animating the characters, the background and all that. He got 3rd place in the Spring Creek. He submitted it last year, so he got his award this Wednesday.
So we did have Heritage High School students that went down to the festival and actually walked
Yes.
away with, even though they're graduates, they're always a Heritage High School student.
Yes.
Which is important because tonight's homecoming, and when it's homecoming, it doesn't matter if you graduated last May or 9 years ago, you're always a Heritage High School War Eagle. And tonight, Brian, we're homecoming again,
and also next week is senior night.
Next week's senior night against Bentonville. And speaking of Bentonville, last update we have, Bentonville is still up 42-0.
49-7 now.
49-7. Thank you, Brian. And back here to our game, we've got 3rd and 6. We have to get across the 36 here for a first down in order for us to keep the ball and not to give the ball back to Bentonville West.
Short pass here. Oh, dropped.
That's tough. That's tough. Now,
Zach
I will tell you, this is the first night that we've had in high school football that it has been chilly out there. I mean, the first 7 weeks, we've been
Great
in the
weather.
90s, we've been in the 80s, we've been in the 70s. Tonight, right now, we're probably getting down to about 52. And when that ball hits you in the hands, when it's about 52 out there,
You don't feel it.
you don't always, yes sir, you don't always feel it. It's kind of hard to grip the ball, and so we're going to wind up giving the ball back.
Nice punt here by Dylan Qualls. They're going to let it bounce.
There
It's
you go.
Great
Get that
punt.
good roll.
Around the 25-yard line.
All right, defense. Defense has held all night long. They're going to have to do it again, Brian.
All
What
right,
does it
here
say, Brian? What are we, 50?
50 degrees outside right now.
50. Goodness.
It's supposed to get a low that's 42 degrees tonight.
There may be some frost tomorrow morning.
Hopefully not.
Brian, do you have any pumpkins on your porch yet for Halloween?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Well, you got to go get some pumpkins, Brian. What are you waiting for? Halloween's in a week.
I'll get probably some watermelons, maybe instead of pumpkins.
When do you guys put up your Christmas tree? You guys put it up on Christmas Eve? You guys put it up weeks before Christmas or what?
It just depends, you know.
There's that number 1. He makes another big catch.
First catch in the second half.
Man. And I got to tell you, number 10 from Jarrett, that was a dart. He stood in the pocket, and he was under pressure, and Jarrett just threw a dart to number 1. And Bentonville West, they're on the move. They've got 1st and 10 from their own 45. 11:35 here to go in the final quarter, Brian. Brian, we got to hold on. We got a 14
We gotta hold on.
lead.
We gotta get that ball back.
There's 11:25 between us and our first win. Come on, defense. Make a play. There you go. Wrap up. Wrap up.
There we go. Just 1 yard gain.
Hey, Brian, there's that 46. Who's that 46 again?
46. Reese Williams.
Hey, there's that sophomore again, baby.
That
We have our own sophomore tonight making some big plays.
Cameron Dickerson, he's sitting out right now.
Yeah, he's, beginning of the second half, he went out with, he was holding his shoulder. But I got to tell you, 46, the sophomore, Reese, he
Stepping up.
He is stepping up, baby. So Jarrett looks back, although we're going to
There's
have
a flag. 2 flags. There's a false start in the offense.
Take him back. Take him back, Brian. Take him
Second
back.
down.
Illegal procedure called against the Wolverines. Replay second down. Second down and 14.
All right, Brian. So we got 2nd and 14 here. Bentonville's at their own 41. They're going to have to get to the War Eagle 45 to have a first down. 10:38, and the clock is still ticking.
I don't see Cameron Dickerson around the sidelines. I think they took him back into the locker room.
Jarrett's back to pass.
There we
Wrap him
go.
up, baby. There you go. Who was that masked man over
Tay
there?
Dixon.
Was that Tay Dixon over
Tay
there?
Dixon.
Well, I don't know who number 7 is for Bentonville West. That's Jackson Prince. You know, that's twice tonight that Jackson Prince, that he's been kind of laid out there and he's just been flattened.
Josh Palacios and
Palacios
Tay Dixon now.
flattened him back in the first half, and then Tay Dixon just steamrolled him. I mean, Jackson Prince, he may be a junior, but he's going to be sore tomorrow morning. All right, so we got 3rd and 14. We got to hold him defense. Hold him here. Be smart.
Low snap.
Be smart.
Ooh, ooh,
Oh, almost a pick.
ooh, almost picked by who?
There's that
Josh
number
Palacios
11.
again.
There's
the
your
king.
homecoming king,
The
baby.
king.
There's your homecoming king.
Almost
he makes
picked
another play.
one-handed. It could have
play.
one-handed.
So, Brian, defense again stands up tonight and makes the big stop. Hey, Brian, tell me about this car that students at Heritage High School have a chance of winning before the school year is over. Tell me about this car.
It's from Everett Maxey from Bentonville, Arkansas. They're gonna give out this car away. It's a 2016 Dodge Dart. They're gonna give it out away to this one this lucky student who gets attendance. If he gets perfect attendance, they get 27 drawings into this one jar. 27 drawings, and then if you just don't get perfect attendance, you still get drawings in, but you didn't get those 27. And then somewhere around I think it's gonna be towards the end of the football season, I believe, or at the end of the school year, I believe. They're gonna draw out 10 names, and those 10 people are gonna receive a key, and then one of those keys is gonna turn the car on. Whoever's the lucky person can win that car.
I think I saw that on The Price is Right when I was a young kid. Only one of the keys actually works.
Yeah.
All right, so while we were talking about the car, Bentonville West has another horrible punt.
Oh, there's Trey Kitterman getting rid of
Oh,
it.
there you
and
go.
there we
He
go.
stands in the pocket. We got a first down.
There we
Run
go.
that ball,
Go.
go.
There
Run
we
that
go.
ball.
There
Run
we
that
go.
ball, baby. That's a
Touchdown.
touchdown, Brian. That's a
Touchdown.
touchdown.
Touchdown War Eagles.
Hey,
There
baby.
we go.
There you go. Give me some love, Brian. There you go, baby. Brian, Trey Kitterman sits in the pocket. He's pressured. He easily could have gone down for the sack. He could have just taken off. But Zach Gall is open at about the 50-yard line. Zach Gall makes the catch. He makes the spin. He breaks out of tackle, and he's
finds wide open lane.
for a touchdown. War
Touchdown.
Eagles are up 21-10, baby.
20.
I'm sorry, 20. Thank
20.
you. I don't want to jinx it. We haven't got the PAT yet. So have you warmed up any yet? Watching that play, did that make you a
Ooh,
little warmer?
a little bit.
Did it give you some warm thoughts?
Yeah. Just keeping this game alive right here. They're missing some people on PAT.
Well, Brian, what has happened is that we were not able to organize our PAT team fast enough, and because of that,
They called
the
timeout.
play clock got down to 6 seconds. We didn't want to get a penalty to move it back, so we take the timeout because we didn't get guys on the squad. So we're taking a timeout here with 9:22 to go in the fourth quarter. The War Eagles have just scored. Trey Kitterman hits Zach Gall. It's actually a really short pass play. The actual pass was maybe 10, maybe 12 yards. But Zach Gall, what a great individual display of talent, spinning out of a couple of tackles,
And
finds
finding
his
the
running
wide open lane.
and baby just sprints downfield. And Bentonville West is just can't even touch him. He runs down for a touchdown. And now we're waiting for the PAT. And if we make this PAT, baby, we're going to be up 21-10. But even right now, 20-10, we're in really good
We're
position.
still-
But we can't.
Miss of
We
PAT.
got to get the PAT. But in the last 9:22, you got to play like a champion. You got to play like a winner in order to get that first win in almost 2 years. Who's our kicker back there, Brian?
Aaron Pavlak, number 3.
And who's our holder?
Number 18. Zach Brown, second string quarterback.
Yeah, and the PAT is good, baby. Pavlak with the kick, Zach Brown with the hold, 21-10. And the War Eagle, and I don't want to jinx it, Brian. We're 9:22 away from our first win almost 2 years. And if you had listened to the game or you were here 3 weeks ago, it was just so bittersweet because the Rogers game against the Mounties was just so close, and it was an epic struggle back and forth, and we lost that game because of the missed PAT.
Coach Wilson, defensive coordinator, better be happy about his defense playing tonight.
Well,
Better be
Brian,
excited. He's there. His defense has been playing their best game all season, besides the game
Brian,
against Rogers.
defense is playing their best game in probably 2 years.
I agree.
Defense has always been a weakness for whatever reason. We have always traditionally given up large amounts of points, but tonight defense has come to play. And again, they're going to kick away from number 1.
And then he gets stopped around the 35-yard line.
Although 25, he didn't want to go down. Who is that 25 for Bentonville West? That 25, that's Corey Patton. He's another sophomore, and he's going to battle his way down to the 36. So, Brian, we got 9:14
9:14 left.
left between us and a big OW, baby.
Yep.
Something like that. Something like that. All right, defense. Now, if your defense,
You better be happy tonight.
well, it's not over yet. You still got 9:14 to play hard, and you play every down from here for the next 9 minutes and 14 seconds, just like it's the very first play of the game. So Bentonville West, the plays are coming in. Play clock's down to 7, to 6, to 5. Number 4 is in motion. 3, Jarrett's back to pass.
They're
Come on,
gonna run it.
defense, collapse on him,
There
baby.
we go. That's what I've been saying. It starts in the secondary covering their man. After that, it's just a D-line job right there.
Well, and I would like to call a name out on that, but that was the entire defense. I mean, you had the sophomore, you had Mason Edwards, you had Connor Thomas, you had 36. Who's 36 for us, Brian?
Number 36, Morgan Dunn.
Yeah, he was in the play. Morgan Dunn's in the game out there. Is that really Morgan Dunn out there, 36?
Yes. Ooh, wide
Oh, don't
open.
let him do that. Don't let him do that.
That hook.
All right, so that was a first down play for the Bentonville West. That's going to move the chains, and they're going to have the ball just at about midfield. Going to be at the Bentonville West 49-yard line.
You have any shout-outs to make, Mr. Moss?
Shout outs. I got shout outs to my wonderful wife, Leanne, my daughter, Gracie, my son, Cameron. What about you?
I don't know, yes, to the sports broadcasting team who helped set everything up for tonight. And here we go, that screen
There's that
pass.
screen again, baby. I told you.
And he gets a big gain all the way up past the 20.
I think we're going to get a face mask. I think your homecoming king, Josh Palacios, I think he's going to get a 15-yard penalty for face mask. But, you know, we've talked about all night long that for Bentonville West, their big playmaker's been that screenplay. And jumps up and it bites us again. And he's going to be tackled down at the 20-yard line. But they're going to get about 15 more yards because we're going to get a face mask added to it. All right, so we're in the fourth quarter. There's 8-11 left to go. War Eagles are up 21-10, but Bentonville West, they are on the move. They're 1st and 10. So basically it's going to be 1st and goal. Although it looks like it's possible they could get a first down. Jarrett's back to pass. He's still running around.
And pushed out of bounds.
So he's gonna get about 2 yards on it. He's gonna get down to about the 8-yard line. So that's gonna make that 2nd and goal from about the 7.
And Reese Williams is still out there at linebacker. And Cameron Dixon, I think he's been ruled out for the rest of the game.
You know, I hope he's okay. Hope it's gonna be nothing serious. So we got 7:59, Bentonville West. They're at about the about the 8-yard line.
Yes, 8-yard line.
Now, according to where the yard markers are, Bentonville West could possibly get a first down. The first down marker is inside the 1. So it's 2nd and 7 to go from the 8. And Jarrett's back to throw that little
there's
slant.
a touchdown. Touchdown Wolverines.
Yep. There's that little slant. So you can't, you know, you still got a lot to play. I mean, we scored with what, 9:15?
Yes.
And they scored in what, a minute and 20 seconds?
A minute?
Yeah, I mean, we scored at what, 9:15? And now it's what, 7:55?
Yep, a minute.
So we're talking a minute and 20 seconds is all it's taken Bentonville West to move down the field.
And they're going to go for a 2-point conversion right now.
Well, and this is actually a good call for Bentonville West because they're down right now 21-16, 2 points. Only puts them down by a field goal. So come on, defense. Hit somebody. Number 1 goes in motion.
Timeout. Timeout called by number 10.
Timeout by Bentonville West. Going to be their first time out here in the second half.
We'll be right back after this short break.
Making sure that your business is successful.
I'm in here probably 3 to 4 days a week.
They've helped me with lines of credit when I needed extra money for capital.
As a business person, Arvest is open when I'm open.
I've got tons of locations in the small towns where we end up building stuff at.
I didn't think it could ever be done, but when I come down here, it was done.
Arvest Bank, our customers say it best.
War Eagles fans, stay connected with your favorite team all year long with the official app of Rogers Heritage War Eagle Athletics.
Yeah,
a free download in the App Store and
this
Google
is
Play.
probably
The Rogers Heritage War Eagle Athletics app will keep you up to date with all things War Eagles. Schedules, scores, rosters, news, social media, final score notifications, as well as live broadcasts are just a touch away. The official app of Rogers Heritage War Eagle Athletics. And you can download it today for free in the App Store and Google Play.
We're right back. It's first down and goal for a 2-point conversion. It's rolling out left, and he's wide open for a 2-point conversion. He's waiting for him to step inside, and just went right outside. Who was that, number 36? Morgan Dunn.
Well, they went in motion. And our defense followed the motion man, the quarterback. He faked the pitch and just a little quarterback bootleg, and he sprinted to the corner, and he outraced our 2 players on the end. And just like that, it's 21-18, Brian.
Just down by 3 points.
You can't. It just shows you cannot celebrate yet.
Not yet.
You know, 7:55 in high school football is forever. And we've actually, you know, after having kind of a slow first half, we've had some scores here now just in the last few seconds. So 7:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's 21-18. Heritage is up. But Bentonville West just scored, and I'm going to be honest, they made it look easy. And defense, which has played so hard and so tough, Bentonville West scored easily on that.
There's Ty Grazer in the back, going to receive the kick. He's a sophomore.
Well, we're playing really short. We've got, we basically got 10 guys, and we're going to let Grazer pick it up.
He received a hit
He's going to get popped.
at 25.
Ty Grazer, he's only a sophomore, number 20 out there. He's going to bring that up to 25.
Just a quick stat about Ty Grazer. He led all the freshmen in touchdowns last year. In rushing touchdowns.
So he will probably next year as a junior, he's probably going to get more snaps on
Yes.
varsity. I imagine right now Ty Grazer
With Dylan Qualton as a senior. And
absolutely. You know, and although we're losing, you know, Robert and Josh Palacios, if Grazer is able to contribute like you say that he can, that'll be an asset for next year.
Yep.
So we got 1st and 10. War Eagles have to do something here. 7:49 to go. Offense is going to have to convert.
They decided to run the ball right down the middle, and they're going to get a gain of
I think
4
that's
yards.
a good 4 yards right there, Brian. That right there is a good play on first down. We just ran that right off of the right guard, and going to get a good 4-yard push. Going to make it about second and 6, and we're going to have to get across our own 35 for a first down. 21-18. War Eagles right now in the lead. 7:23 to go.
We've been having 3 different centers here in the past 3 games. In the first and one in the game against Rogers. Oh, here. Number
Jay
4.
De La Rosa makes a big play. He's going to get a first down. Brian, I think I got some hot air coming out of me. I don't know, but unless somebody's turned the heater on, I know I've always been told I've got some hot air, but we're starting to. So is that coming out of me, or is that the actual heat?
That's you.
We're here in the booth, and our window's starting to fog over, and I'm looking to our neighbors left and right. And I'm starting to wonder, I've always been told I got some hot air coming out of me, but I wasn't sure it was going to, you know. So after a nice first play by Jay De La Rosa, Trey Kitterman is going to be pulled down for a sack on first down, going to make it about 2nd and 15. What you may need to do is open up those windows up there to get some more air coming in possibly. You're making me paranoid, people. Hey, if I've got that much hot air, maybe I should run for office. I'm not sure. I don't know. All right, we've got 2nd and 12 here from the 36.
Trey Kitterman looking.
Kitterman's back to throw.
There we go, right
Who is
down
that
the
masked
middle.
man? Who is that?
Roberto Palacios.
Roberto Palacios. Brian, you need to get the camera. Somebody has turned the heater on here in the booth, and our window's fogging over, and I can't see the game here. People with the camera have a better angle watching the game than what we do right now. We got 1st and 10. We had a nice big play right there by Robert Palacios. Dylan Qualls is going to run the ball to the left. He's still running. He gets a block out there, and he's going to get about a 7-yard gain. But I do see a flag. I actually do see a flag out there. Second down and 3. We're waiting to see what the call is on the flag. My neighbor here, Brian, he's trying to clear off our windows. He's using the microphone as a squeegee. Yeah, Brian's showing you our window right there. Everybody around us, their windows are perfectly clear, and we've got some steam going up here.
First down and 15.
Brian, we got a personal foul on that play. Dylan Qualls had a great run. It was going to be second and short, but we've got a personal foul. And it's going to take us all the way back. It's going to be first down, but it's going to be first and 15. So we got 5:26 to go. We're here in the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. It's 21-18. Your War Eagles are trying to hang on here for their first win in almost 2 years. They haven't won a game since the playoffs in November of 2014 against Little Rock Central. Although they came really close a few weeks ago against Rogers. Trey Kitterman, he's back to pass. He's going to pull it down. He's looking to run. And he's not going to get very far. He's going to get about a yard on the play. He's going to bring up about 2nd and 13. Good job, Brian. Good job. Good job, Brian. All right, we got 2nd and 14. The clock is running. It is 5 minutes to go. Brian, 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Stands between us and our first win.
Just
War
keep,
Eagles are up
just
21 to 18.
just keep the ball running. Keep the ball running and let the clock run out.
And I'll tell you, we've had a packed crowd here tonight. We've had a large audience here tonight. And no one's gone home. No one has gone home, Brian. The band is here. Mom and dads are here. All the former students are here. So we got second.
We got here. We got trips.
We have to get down to the 39-yard line. Trey Kitterman, he's going to roll right. He's being chased by 34.
There's a flag.
Brian, they may actually call that on us.
Face mask.
They may call that on us. Trey Kitterman was being pushed out of bounds. Now, it looked like just a good stiff arm, but I think the stiff arm is going to actually go up inside the face mask.
Hands to the face.
And I think that's going to push us back even further. And I'm waiting for a call. Now, I got to tell you, you watch college, you watch the NFL, and anyone who is a runner, once they're being tackled, they use that stiff arm and they shove the mask. I think what's going to get Trey here is that he actually gets the hands up under the face mask. I think he actually gets it up inside.
Like right in your face.
He actually gets it under the face mask, which is why he's going to be called. And that's incredibly rare. Typically, when you get that stiff arm, they're not going to call it. So it's going to be 3rd and long. Brian, we got 3rd and 15 here. Don't 47.
With 4 minutes.
We got to get down to the Bentonville West 39. And the clock's running. 4:11, 4:10, 4:09, 4:08. War Eagles are up here 21-18.
They're 8 seconds down on the plate clock here. They're caught
Zach Gall
by
makes
Zach
the
Gall.
catch. That's a first down, Brian.
First down.
That's a first down.
First down.
Zach Gall, what a catch.
Junior homecoming king.
There you go, baby. And I will tell you, Trey Kitterman, he stood in the pocket, he was pressured, and he throws a dart because there were white jerseys all around Zach Gall, and he throws a dart, and we've got a first down.
3 minutes.
Brian, that's how you become a winner, because you make plays like that. 3rd and long, and you make that play.
We didn't see him in the first half, but he's here in the second half.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's what a champion does. A champion shows up when the game's on the line, and they make the plays when they have to. Now, there you go.
There we go. That's a flag.
Now, you can't see it on the camera angle, but what happened was that Trey Kitterman handed the ball off to Dylan Qualls, and after he handed the ball off, number 6 for Bentonville West came up and basically planted Trey Kitterman in the ground. He didn't even have the ball. It was not even an option. It wasn't even a read. And they're gonna throw a flag here, and we're gonna see a personal foul on Bentonville.
Automatic first down.
You got it. Take him back, baby. We'll take it.
All the way down to 20.
Take him down. Take him down, baby.
Automatic first down.
But no, Trey handed the ball off, and Dylan Qualls was 2 yards downfield. And the Bentonville West defensive ball player came up and just tattooed him. and rightfully so. He's going to get the penalty for the personal foul. Three 10 to go here, Brian.
Lined up here with one fullback and one halfback. They're going to run the ball with
Trey
Trey
Kitterman. Run that ball, Trey. We're good. We're good.
Trey
We're good.
Kitterman on the keeper, 3-yard gain, brings up 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 19-yard line.
All right, so we've got 2nd and 7. Trey gets a good 3-yard run on that.
Number 8.
Ball's going to
Sebastian
be inside the
Beniglia
19-yard
on
line.
stop for the Wolverines.
2:47 to go. 2:47 is all that's between the War Eagles and their first win. Wouldn't this be sweet, Brian, if you and I called their first win in almost 2 years?
Yeah. Homecoming.
No, and homecoming. Yeah.
Homecoming.
Now, are you doing this again next year?
Yes.
Good boy. All right, 2nd and 7. The clock's running. 2:30, 2:29,
10 seconds.
2:28. 8 seconds on the game clock.
Line up in same formation. Drake Kitterman keeps it again.
Trey's going to lower his shoulder. He's inside the 13.
Trey Kitterman on the carry. 5-yard gain. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and short, and there's going to be timeout Wolverines.
Yeah, Bentonville West, they're going to start burning those timeouts now because they want to try to stop us here. And if they can stop us with it being now 3rd and 2nd, and we have to get down to, what is that, about the 12-yard line.
12.
They want as much time in that clock as they can to get down the field to do something. Now, I'm going to tell you, because of our kicking game, this is probably going to be 4-down territory. Right now, you got 3rd and 2. We're at the 14. We have to get down to about the 12. More than likely, I would, if I had to second guess, I would say that if we don't get a 3rd and 2, we're going to go for it and 4th. You got it. I don't know, and we might kick it. I just know we haven't always had the best luck kicking the ball, and they might feel better that we go for it on 4th. But again, that's why you and I are up here and we're not down there, Coach.
Yep. We got 2 minutes, 12 seconds remaining.
2:12, baby.
We're getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Brian, did we ever get any more updates on local scores?
Oh, Bentonville versus Rogers just finished, and Bentonville won 49-7.
All right, 3rd and 1. Trey Kitterman's going to keep.
And it's going to be.
He's inside the 10. He's got the first down.
He got the first down. It's going to be 1st down and goal.
It's going to be 1st and goal for the War Eagles.
4-yard gain.
2:07 to go in the game. That is huge. It is possible now that we can keep the ball and score and put this game away. We're up 21-18.
Just the victory play now. We can use the victory play.
Well, you can't kneel it down yet because you've got 2 minutes. The game clock is now at 15 seconds. So you don't want to start kneeling down yet. You still want to get this down inside the 5. And I know they're not going to be happy until they just put this thing in the end zone.
There's Dylan Qualls.
Dylan Qualls. He's running hard.
He's running hard.
Run that ball, Dylan.
Down at the 2-3 yard line.
Dylan Qualls. He's in the 5.
They're going to run it inside the end zone now.
That's it. Brian, you got 136. 136 is on the clock. War Eagles are up 21-18.
I think War Eagles called timeout. No,
it's the Bentonville West. Yeah, West is using their last timeout. So you've got 96 seconds is all that separates Heritage High School and their first win. They're up 21-18. Sounds like we're right down there on the field. You got that microphone out the window, and Sounds like
Sounds
Palm
like
and-
we're down
it-
there.
It sounds like Palm and Cheers up here with us. All right, Brian, we got
All
second
right.
and goal from about the
Second
4-yard
goal.
line.
Josh,
1:36
Robert
to go.
Palasi's lined up on the left side.
But I'm telling you, I bet we just run it.
Trey Kitterman
That's
to
it.
the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown. There's the win. There's the win for the War Eagles.
Now, don't count your chickens yet. That makes it 27-18. That makes it 27-18. We're going to go for the PAT. You got Pavlak out there. You've got Zach Brown's going to be the holder. We're going to try to make this 28-18. But even at 132, you don't want to give Bentonville West any chance to do anything. But it makes you feel pretty good.
There we go. It's good.
Kicks up. 28-18. There you go, baby. 132. Hey, Brian, Heritage has played fantastic tonight. Defense has played their best game in probably 2 years. Bentonville West. And by the way, Bentonville West will probably go to the playoffs in their first year playing high school football because they have 2 wins. They have a win over Springdale, have a win over Van Buren, and typically in our conference, 2 wins get you into the playoffs. And
Unless
so-
a miracle happens in the next 2 games. Whoa.
And that is correct. In order for Heritage to be playing in the playoffs here in a few weeks, we're going to have to upset Bentonville next week.
And Harbor.
We're going to have now. I will tell you right now, according to what we're looking at on your computer here, Fayetteville's up 14-0 over Harbor.
It's third quarter.
Third quarter. And the most recent update is still 14-0. Although I imagine they're probably in the fourth quarter by now. But the fact that Fayetteville's up is kind of a shock. But we will play Bentonville next week, who beat Rogers tonight 49-7.
They're going to ooh, he should let that gone out of bounds. He's going to get stuffed right behind the 30-yard line.
All right, Brian, so defense. Defense has to play ball for the next minute and 25 seconds. And although you're up by 10, you play like the game is 0-0. You want this win. You want this victory.
I want this win.
And you know what, Brian? This is one of these wins that can just, push you into a different league next year because all the names that you and I called tonight, they're all juniors and they're all sophomores and they're all coming back. And although we have seniors out there like Connor Thomas and Josh and Robert Palacios, the large number of these young men out there who are playing, they're underclassmen, and they're going to come back next year, and I guarantee it, they're not going to be 1-9 next year. So Jarrett
He's
goes
looking
back to
for a
throw,
deep pass.
scrambling. Get him, Connor. Get out there and get him, Connor.
And caught by number 1. He gets out of bounds.
All right, number 1, Jackson. He makes the catch at about midfield. Jarrett scrambles back there. Cameron Gibson on the tackle for the War Eagles. Cameron Gibson, he's another small guy like Ethan Cook. It says he's about 150.
Cameron Gibson?
Yeah, I think they may be fibbing on that. Yeah, it says he's 161. He may never be 161. So 1st and 10 for Bentonville West. Jarrett, he's back to pass. He's looking to go
There's
deep.
a flag
I
in the
see
play.
a flag.
It
Let's
might
get
be
him
a
down.
hold.
Jarrett's out to run. He's going to get the first.
Might be holding for
But
the
I
offense.
think you're right. I think it's all going to come back.
Yes, it's on the offense.
There you
Yep.
go. There you go. Brian, we're at a minute 7. We're at a minute 7.
I think you could call this a win already, don't you?
Brian, in my experience, it's not over until it's over. It is just.
You're down by 10
as-
points. Then you
because if you think it's over, what happens is that you begin to celebrate. You stop playing hard, and next thing you know, they score.
then they get at the
Then
onside.
they get the onside kick, and next thing you know,
They make the field goal.
in a minute and 7 seconds, you just lost. You don't celebrate till there's 3 zeros on that board.
Just like on that, 8 points in a minute, 15 seconds.
Absolutely. I mean, we have a minute 7, Bentonville West is now at their own 36. They've got to get down to our 38 even for a first down. You're looking about 125. First and 25. Jarrett back to throws. The completion's made almost about midfield.
The defense is playing zone coverage now. They're not playing man-to-man.
They're trying not to get beat deep. You're correct. They're not going to play man. They're just going to play zone. You're correct.
Second down and 13.
So 2nd and 13. You got a minute 2 left to go. Heritage is up by 10, looking for their first win since November of 2014.
That quarterback looking deep.
He's
he
under
can't find
pressure.
no one.
Connor
He's gonna
Thomas,
run
don't
it.
give up. There you go.
He's going to be short of the first down. It's going to be 3rd down and short.
Yeah, Jarrett's going to run out of bounds. Going to make that probably about 3rd and 6 maybe. 55 seconds. We're under a minute.
Some football players down in the sideline celebrating already.
Well,
But you, like you said, it might not be over yet.
you've got to wait. I mean, I know they're feeling pretty happy right now. Jarrett's back to pass. He's going about 3rd and 6. He's got to get down to 38. He's under
Back
pressure.
pass.
Going to be incomplete.
48 seconds on the clock.
All right, Brian, this is it right here. Brian, 4th and 6.
They don't make it.
If they don't make it, I give you permission to celebrate.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
But you got to keep your shirt on. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. All right. 4th and 6. Bentonville West, they're at the Heritage 44. They're going to take their last time out. No, I'm sorry, take that back.
We have one timeout left.
Heritage, we're going to take our timeout because Heritage wants to end the game right here. They do not want to prolong this game. They want to make sure they end the game right here, Brian. So, Brian, tell me, are we going to be, is it the broadcasting class, are they going to be doing this for like basketball games as well
Yes.
coming up here in November and December?
For away game, we're going to be having Mick White. He's number 80 from football team, and Jordan Newell, number 5. doing away games. Then
Awesome.
Griffin Brown with Charlie March.
Hey.
Doing home games.
Awesome.
And for soccer, I think we're going to do it for soccer too, right? Yes. We're going to do it for soccer games too.
Fantastic. I look forward to it.
All right.
Because I'm going to be honest, I don't get to all the basketball games. They play like 3 and 4 games a week, and
Yeah.
Mr. Moss is an old tired man, and 10 o'clock at night I'm typically in my pajamas in bed. So, all right, Brian, we got
All right,
4th and 6.
It comes down to this right here.
This is it.
He's in pressure. Quarterback's
He's
in
getting
pressure.
pressure. Get
there
it.
we go.
That's it, baby.
There we
You can
go.
celebrate.
The win. There we go. This is the win. Here's the win. This is the win.
Victory formation, baby. This is it.
Victory formation.
This is your victory formation.
This
Get Trey
is the
Kitterman
win.
out there, kneel it down.
Connor Thomas.
Ladies and gentlemen, your War Eagles are going to be in the winner's circle tonight, which is something that hasn't been said in a long time at Heritage High School. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, they have played a fantastic game tonight. Defense has held Bentonville West only 18 points. Offense has put 28 points on the board, and they have played a fantastic game. And Heritage, you have a lot to be proud of.
Yeah. Hey, here goes the victory formation. Jesse puts his knee down. One more play, and it's over. The losing streak is over. And there's Cameron Dickerson with the how'd you say, shoulder hold?
Has he got the shoulder brace on
Yes.
down there? Brian, that's going to be it. They're not even going to have to snap the ball.
No, not
19
one
seconds,
more.
18 seconds. Well, Heritage War
Game's
Eagles,
over.
congratulations. Homecoming
First win.
2016.
Belong to
Your
War
War
Eagles.
Eagles are winners, 28 to 18.
2018.
Brian,
The
I would
streak
like
is
to
over.
think that you and I had something to do with this, but we had nothing to
Yeah.
do with them winning tonight. But hey, how much fun was it tonight watching and actually, broadcasting a game where we're on top?
We're on top,
And we're
yes.
on top 28 to 18.
Over average.
Yeah, you got it.
10 points over average.
You got it. And This is going to put War Eagles at 1-7, and what a great way to end a beautiful Friday for homecoming.
Beautiful before homecoming.
You got it. You got it. It's homecoming Friday. It's a beautiful Friday, and the War Eagles are going to win.
Who is the player of the game for War Eagles tonight?
It's got to be somebody on defense. Got to be somebody on defense. You've got Ethan Cook. You've got Connor Thomas.
Palacios.
You know what? Josh Palacios. He's your homecoming king. He may even be your player of the game.
Let's make it the defense.
Make sure we get a camera down there so we can see all the players. Show them down here as they're doing the tomahawk chop down here, because your look. There you go. That is a beautiful picture right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is a beautiful sight. And for those of you that don't know it, these athletes, whether they're male and female, it's getting to a point now in high school sports where there is no off season.
No off season.
There is no off season.
Coach Travis led him to a win.
You got it. They're up here in the morning. They're up here in the evening. They're up here in the summer. And even when they're in the off season, they're lifting weights and they're running. This is a full-time job for these boys and girls. And tonight you're seeing all that work pay off.
Why? And then this is the first win here for the War Eagles. The streak is finally over since November 2014.
You got it. Brian, thank you for inviting me back tonight. I had a lot of fun. And I want to compliment Miss Sandy Beeson and her broadcasting class, because if you're listening to this and you're watching this on your app, on your phone, or on your iPad, you need to know that everything which is on the camera, everything, all the stats, all the commercials, everything's being done by kids. You got 15, 16, 17-year-old kids who are back here who are pushing buttons, who are doing camera angles. Brian's next to me here in the box, and Brian's only a sophomore. Although, Brian, you act like you're older than that. You're only a sophomore, but everybody out there who listens, I'm sure they would never even guess that. So you have a lot to be proud of your Heritage High School, whether it's football or broadcasting. Yep. The kids are doing some fantastic stuff.
And then here we got lucky to announce the streak is finally over, and we want to thank you guys for tuning in with us for our last time, Mr. Moss and I, for this year. And then thank you again for tuning in with us.
Have a good night.